Last time on Magical Miss.
We're fighting an Alaskan bullworm! I don't know what else to say. Start the episode now. Roll out the theme song. Go!
So you guys are in a deep, dark tunnel under the ground and are face to face with a large, beady-eyed worm.
Oh my goodness, Okay. Vigilant check right off the bat.
Oh, we can ask Stanley how to, like, what to avoid? Like, do you...
I mean, I suppose we could do the roll for the session to ask our magical companion. That
We absolutely can do that. You can do whatever you guys want.
Let's ask Stanley. Where's my Stanley dice? Hold on.
Where is your Stanley dice?
That
That is your Stanley dice. Mine's the purple one.
So, our lovely DM, Emily, let me do the magic makeup thing. Got us this little die that has starfish in it.
Yes.
And we love it. Or Stanley is a starfish, so that's a 2. She might do better. Please.
Stanley. 6. 2.
All right.
Stanley's too scared. He's like, get me the fuck out of here.
This is a 6 or lower, so you bring Stanley out of your whoever's pocket he's been hanging out in.
Definitely Izzy's or Pink.
Yeah.
And
Pink's pocket.
he looks up and just kind of looks at this big worm and just goes, "Oh, son of a bitch, guys, what the fuck?"
Do we just go in? So what happens if it tries to eat us?
I don't know. It's kind of big. It's probably gonna eat you. And the worm kind of roars, and it makes a bite towards you guys.
No. No.
You can try to avoid it if you would like.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Think of something creative to do because he's going to deal you 2 harm, and you will be restrained otherwise.
Okay.
How
How
much room is there between his head and the ceiling?
That's true.
There's about like maybe 4 feet.
okay. Damn, I wish I was more athletic because I would just like it would be like blue, like lift me up and then fly up after me.
Yeah, but it would be there would be
that
not enough
probably
clearance.
wouldn't work.
It wouldn't be enough clearance.
Yeah, he's about bus-sized.
Bus-sized.
Bus-sized but long.
It really
Okay.
is an Alaskan bullworm.
Okay. I'm gonna duck to the side and try and do a little tuck roll. In order to avoid them.
Okay, I'll just maneuver over it and just like fly and kind of like press my body up into the ceiling.
Both of you roll thwart peril for me.
Oh god,
If
it's a
you
physical.
are to do that, yes, indeed. It is
Okay.
physical, I
Metal
believe.
dice.
Let me double check that really quick.
Metal dice, ice dice.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. That's an 8.
And that is a 11.
No.
All right. Congratulations. Izzy, you expertly dodge up out of the way of this worm. Willa, you are able to skirt danger, but the worm looks directly at you, and you see it start to like chug towards you with its face.
You wanna fucking say something to me? Say it to my sword! And I'm going to swing at it.
Oh my goodness.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck it up. Let's go.
Maybe convince someone only applies to people, does it?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm like,
you can
you do not want to.
monsters, but
Like a
it's a little bit harder, I believe.
yeah. So
Can I assist her in any such ways?
just gonna poke it in the eyeball with my sword.
Yeah, roll the flash.
Oh, well that's a 9.
I can help you because my
Alright.
hex can give you a +1 to clash attacks after the fact.
Oh.
So I can slow the target so clash attacks gain +1.
Ooh, so that's a +2 for me to. Or
If I do
+3 for me
it,
to
I
swing.
need to do it first.
Okay, well I'm just saying, like.
Can I do
Okay,
it at the
but
same
that's-
time in order
yeah,
to
you can.
My
That was a-
alright,
that was a
let's go.
9.
Multi-pronged attack. 7 plus 2, so 9. That's a hold 1, so I'm just gonna slow the target so you can get a +1 to hit too.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So that was a 9 to hit, so that's a 3 damage
Okay.
to it.
It is going to do 4 damage to you back.
Ow!
Because you guys are hitting each other.
Ow! This is kind of beefy.
You see that as he slowed, he kind of slammed his head into you with that attack that he did. And you see that it looks as though he didn't take all the harm that you dealt him.
Impervious to my flaming sword stab. I want a refund.
You don't hear Stanley say anything, but you hear him cowering and comically packing his bags.
It's like, oh. It's like, I gotta go. I'm gonna head out.
Thing of water!
I don't know, away from here.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I want to somehow blind the worm.
Oh.
Okay. So I have 2 options. I can either do it with my flies or I can do it with an acid spit. I'm just wondering if you're gonna count acid as able to burn his eyes.
I mean, his eyes are not.
But the thing is, like,
Is it like an Alaskan
eyes?
bullroarer eyes, or is it just an actual worm with no eyes?
No, they're 2 little beady eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're 2 little beady eyes. He legitimately, I pictured the Alaskan bull in mind when I was coming up with this.
Okay, let's go. Acid spit. Okay, so that will be with. How do I do this? I have not used this one before.
So
Does
the
a
modifier.
7 do it?
You just add your modifier
So
to
a
it.
9?
So that's a mixed success. So he will take the damage, which he'll take off the top, which your mystic
2
modifiers too. So he'll take 2 damage, but he will not be blinded because it's a mixed success. So, but you do hear him kind of go.
What's up with all these big monsters making baby noises?
You should have heard the squids.
Okay,
It's my favorite trope is big scary thing sounds like tiny thing.
and that's why Stanley has big, like, deep
Yeah.
voice.
Stanley's got some big energy.
Okay, that doesn't really apply to anything. Okay, well, since, I mean, the flaming sword is the only thing that I have. So, actually, you know what? Since it's dealing, if it's dealing as much damage as I'm dealing it, if I swing at it again, it's going to be 4 hit points on me back. So I think I'm going to heal myself. Just do Purifying Touch and give me automatic 2 healing health points back.
Yeah.
Kumako's with us, correct?
I did not write down where Kumiko was.
G9.
To my knowledge, Kumiko was unavailable to you.
Oh! Wait a minute.
Childish individual?
A childish individual! Thanks for the follow!
What's that name?
Welcome in. That's not the music. Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We expanded pop music. I'm in love with this.
To my recollection, because I didn't write a note down, I wrote down +1 sleepover, but
+1 sleepover. I mean, we followed in after her, but I think we were trying to track her down, and then I poked the water, and then it summoned the worm.
Okay.
So I don't think we met up with her.
No.
Okay, because I can do knowledge from beyond, so I can consult my minion and gain beneficial knowledge about
You can.
something.
I know it doesn't like light from what Kumako's assumptions are doing. Maybe we can lure it outside.
We could try.
We can
I
go
mean-
back the way we came and just kind of go up and out. I'll distract it. You like duck into like another like side tunnel so you don't get run over, and I'll fly up out of the tunnel and maybe hopefully it follows me.
Yeah?
Maybe.
Sure.
Oh man, now I wish I had irresistible now.
like
We leveled up before.
And like, don't you want some of it?
It's like so irresistible. I must follow.
Well, it's very uncomfortable. She's like, what am I doing?
It's like you're trying to look like food. You know, like you're trying to look like a little worm.
getting those little fun guys outside of it's like everybody wants to go be their friend.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh my
so I
gosh.
guess I could do that. I am. So is that a convince one?
Yeah.
I have a +1 to convince
I will
someone.
convince someone on that. Yeah.
And is that a persona or an emotion?
Convince someone
Emotional.
is emotional.
Fuck yeah, that's a +3.
I've written many notes.
Okay. The +3, and on if it's a fail, it's an automatic mixed success. It's a +3. Well, I am glad that's a 7. That is
All right.
a 7.
So, he will do it, but you have to promise him something equal in return, and he won't do anything to harm himself or betray his boss.
Listen, you have a chance of eating me if you follow me.
Kind of sits up a little bit and goes, "Oh,
Okay, and I'm flying out, up and out of the
Nice.
tunnel, and you need to like duck and cover out of somewhere.
Yes. I'm going to cast my shadows and just like go against the cave wall and basically hug it.
It's actually pretty interesting, Izzy, when you see this worm start to chase after Willa. You see that it starts to glow like iridescent colors, and it disappears from you, like right in front of you.
Come again?
It's invisible?
Willa, you've been flying. You booked it. You absolutely booked it. This worm is right behind you.
Yeah, flying, up and out. Maybe hopefully the sun will fry it. Hopefully.
You do hear the sound, like it's pretty consistent. Like you hear this sound of like a tinkling behind you, like a wind chime almost, and you hear the kind of like gruff rumblings of the worm chasing after you, until you pop out of the hole, flying as fast as you can, and do you turn around?
Well, since I'm up in the air, I have to turn around to see if it followed me.
It looks like it started to, but it can't go up the wall.
Ha! Loser!
And you see it kind of like frown. It's got little angry eyebrows on. You see it start to turn this iridescent color, and it's vertical. It gives one chomp towards you, but it misses, and you see it start to fall again, and it disappears in that same wind chimey sparkle.
Huh? So it's invisible. Or it's gone.
You don't know exactly what happened there. It's not there anymore.
Can I figure out what the hell just happened? Or something? It's not like a detect magic spell from D&D. Arcana check now.
Roll me
Do I
a
recognize this?
roll me a glimpse of the truth.
Yo, Loki, I also saw it disappear.
Yeah, both of you can roll.
Oh, that's a 10.
Gina might get this on her own.
All right, so on a 10 plus, you hold 3 from the questions here, which is like what happened recently, blah, 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 all that fun stuff.
Okay. Cinder Spear, hi! Welcome in! Finally made it to a stream. I've missed so many. I haven't been caught up from the slimes. Oh no!
Oh
I'm glad you're here. Hashtag spoilers? But you're here of your own volition, so grab a seat, my
no! Pop
friend.
squad.
Let's
Grab a seat,
go.
my friend.
It's also the first episode, truly, of the Alaskan
Oh, the
Bullworm
Alaskan
arc,
Bullworm
so
arc, so you're fine.
We're rolling with it.
Okay, on a 10 plus, I can hold 3. Ooh. I am going to ask what new and useful information I can gather. We'll start off with that first.
You can tell that this creature does not have the capability to climb up. It seems to only be able to work laterally from where it is. You can tell that it does have some magical qualities to it, and it seems to be able, like, outrunning it is not a smart thing. Like, it's one of those that if you had not gone up, it would have caught up to you.
Okay, so provoking it is not good unless if you can fly. Got it. Okay, what's the most useful thing here?
The most useful thing is the tunnel network and the water that's involved in that tunnel network.
Because the water was water from the other side of the rift.
Right.
Right.
That's right. Okay.
And so the creature supposedly could have, and correct me if I'm wrong, gained magic or power from that water? Or was like, how was the water affecting it again?
What is up with this
I'm
music? This is
wondering-
not the music.
I can't remember if I did not take notes. The last thing I wrote was Alaskan Bullworm.
the Alaskan
No.
bullworm
Yeah, my
kills us
notes are
all.
not very helpful right now to me.
You know that the water that is from the other side of the rift is imbued with magic. You know that it's, fantasy world, fantasy realm. It seems that this creature is from that realm, though, so it's not like, it fell into a vat of acid and turned into Spider-Man.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, what's about to happen? Is it going to is it going to try to chomp at me, or is it just gonna
It has given up on you.
Okay.
You since it was not able to follow you out of the pit, it has now pivoted.
Pivot! Okay. I think I asked 3. New and useful information. Oh no, I haven't actually. What's about to happen? Okay. Okay. I'm looking at what here is not what it appears to be, or what are they trying to hide? I already know what creature it is. It's a fucking worm.
Right.
Who's in control here? Obviously Mariana. Most useful thing is the tunnel system. Oh, I know. I did ask all 3. What's about to happen? What's about to happen? Okay. What is here that appears to be? What is it trying to hide?
Mm-hmm. It is honestly, it's not really trying to hide anything.
Okay.
The magic properties that it had that you may not have realized at first, which it wasn't trying to really hide it, but it's something that is not really characteristic of it, is that it is able to teleport.
That bitch. Alexa, play my Alaskan bullworm fighting button. It's just
that's
it's epic SpongeBob. It's epic SpongeBob soundtrack. That's what it is.
So can you put Ocean Man on?
It's just now that we're men over and over again.
Okay, I am going to fly back down, since does the coast look clear down in there?
From right below you, yeah.
I am going to just hover over there because I don't want him to bulldoze me over just in case if I drop down, and I'm going to yell at Pink what I know, it can teleport! What do we do?
As Willa says that, Izzy,
What the fuck are you doing shouting?
you hear it echo, and there's those wind chime tinkles, and
You're still a shadow.
you
though.
hear breathing, and almost like a bullet train, this worm goes by.
Oh my god.
I like to count how many seconds go by as it passes so I can estimate how big this thing is.
80 miles an hour. It's a bullet train, so what?
About 10 seconds.
That's a long.
He's long. He's a long
Oh my
boy.
god. Okay.
The qualities I have written about him: round, long,
It's big.
big boy.
Shit.
He's a big boy who can
Okay.
teleport.
So sound. Maybe the sound, because it immediately just bulldozed over when I yelled. So maybe I'm talking to you because maybe if we lower it with some sound or something, we gotta be really obnoxious. We can't outrun it, otherwise it'll eat us.
Izzy is kind of just filled with this slight anxiety, and she's probably I don't know, dirty or dusty from the wall, and she's not happy about any of this. So she low key hates this, but she summons her swarm of flies and bugs in order to breeze off the dust from her.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do something.
No, she is not. She's not doing anything.
Tiny little baby flies are just
I think that whole sensation is
She
just
needs a second.
very uncomfortable. Just having bugs eat the dead skin off of me.
And they're just they're using the wingspan.
They have tiny little handkerchiefs and they're wiping it down. They're tiny handkerchief thing.
Yeah, so Izzy's trying her best to just go to her happy place and just walks out to wherever G9 is, to the entrance, and she's kind of just she runs a decent jog, and she's just what the fuck are you doing? Yelling into an echoey tunnel.
Well, I didn't want to go in there and then all of a sudden have him chomp my ass. And I was safer up here, but I'd float
You
back
left
down.
me down there.
Yes, because would follow me out into the sun, because it sounds like from Kumoko's assumptions that it doesn't like sun.
Well, we also now will thank you for you that it teleports.
It teleports.
It teleports.
It teleports.
Okay, well that was my plan. I was gonna think about caving him in, like trapping him and caving him into the sunlight. But if he can teleport,
Yeah.
that's gonna be nothing. We're
And
gonna have to like take him head on.
the
But
thing
we can't even corner him because he can teleport.
Yeah, and also trying to outrun him while we're lateral running is not a good idea because he
No.
will catch up to us.
So if anything, we have to find the location to do our final standoff. We need to find a prime location that is going to be advantageous for us that we can like get around in.
I think maybe we can use the like tunnel networks to like help us out or something. Maybe that way we can like, I don't know, maybe corner it somehow.
Could we flood it? Catch him on fire?
I mean, my fire sword doesn't really do much to it. Either it doesn't do the piercing damage or it doesn't do the burn damage. So we could try to flood the system, but also like that's a lot of infrastructure of water underneath buildings.
I
and
really
stuff.
like this,
Just, like,
this jazzy, like, what's going on here?
what's going on?
This beautiful dame came by.
Okay, so either we need to think of a plan that's not going to destroy Diamante City and also get us an advantageous situation and we're positioned with the worm. Because, I mean, if the thing can teleport, we're kind of screwed.
Yeah, I mean, I did like the idea of like flooding the tunnels, but
Again,
So-
like, if they can teleport, but it can teleport within the tunnel, so maybe if we just fill
block
up
off
the
a tunnel. I don't know how we would do that.
and dirt.
That's a lot of shoveling. This guy's huge, the size of a bus. That's huge.
I don't know. Stanley, what do you think is the best way to fill up the inside of the
Take
tunnel?
out Stanley again.
Yeah, I just like take him out from his little like side baby pouch like wrap thing. I
The
have
baby
him doing.
porn.
He
It's
just
like
looks.
it's a plastic ball where you take your cat out on like a walk. You can just like see out.
Yes.
But he also has covers on the inside if he doesn't want to see stuff.
Curtains. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
he-
it's a little safety shelter, like bomb shelter.
He looks around and he's like, this is a kind of big guy. As you could tell, he can teleport. That's not something that's great. He's got an intense armor, like he's not a squishy dude. As round and friend-shaped as he may be, he is not a friend.
No.
These guys, back on the other side of the rift, we actually use them for public transit. It's very helpful. It's very convenient.
Wait a minute. Do you get into the worm?
No, there's like saddles that you can,
Oh,
I mean,
that's kind of cute.
you gotta buy your own. Yeah, it's delightful. It's like a metro card around here.
Ride the bullworm and
No, but there's only 4 foot of 4 feet of clearance or
You're
whatever.
sitting down.
Okay, but listen, what happens if there's suddenly low clearance? It'll just be pancaked.
That's just something.
I shall call you Squishy, and you shall be mine, and you shall be my Squishy, is what Cinder Spear said.
We love.
Listen, it's a mood. You guys are very lucky I did not make this whole campaign Finding Nemo themed. I was close. But
Dude.
I would not have been that. I would not have been that.
Okay,
Okay. I'm gonna contact Kumiko, just make sure one that she's all right. 2, I'd like to do knowledge from beyond be utilizing Kumiko. So 1, is she okay?
It's been so long. I'm so afraid. Are you there? Mama!
oh, what ones we cannot come inside. Mama.
Eat you. Is this just like half close to tears? And she's like, "Oh, we're at the beach entrance. If you're aware of where that is."
I don't know where I am. I feel afraid.
Get you. And like Izzy just like grabs hold of Willa and she's like, "You're fucking coming with me."
Oh, hell yes, I'm coming with you. Hell yes.
both of you roll 2d6 for me.
Oh jeez. Well, it's not attached to any.
Nice.
thing.
Oh.
9.
Okay.
Nice.
6s all around, baby.
Oh.
9. Okay.
9.
9.
You are able to kind of traverse the tunnels with no problems.
Okay, thank God. Do we find Kumiko?
Is there anything interesting that we see? Like any different form of tunnel? It's all pretty much identical.
All the tunnels are pretty identical, but you are seeing more of these little magical water deposits.
Can I see the book for Glimpse of Truth?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's open to glimpse the truth, in all honesty.
It is. I love when
Fantastic.
Maybe if I like singe it out with my flaming sword and make it evaporate. So
I mean, you doing that last time did summon the war.
it did, didn't it? Okay.
So I mean, like, you could set small fires using gasoline and your flaming sword and just evaporate everything for chance.
Where are you guys gonna get gasoline?
The gas station.
I'll just fly out and be like, "Citizen, I need 3 gallons of gas.
I need to save the gas for your car.
I have no pockets in the stress. I'm a pack."
Oh!
Why did I get that? I got 12 plus whatever.
That means you're omniscient. You know all.
Oh, I can ask any question. No, shoot.
How do we fight this thing? What is its weakness?
Are you trying to be a worm?
Like, ask me questions and I shall give you answers.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I was about to just do like what's about to happen, like what's about to happen, like AK in the tunnels. I don't know what there could be.
I'm thinking. Well, since you rolled a 12, could you
Any
ask
dangers I haven't noticed? What's about to happen?
I've already asked some of those questions too, so I think it would be the same.
Which one have you not
I-
asked?
What have I not asked?
Do you know?
Oh, what?
We both just like console.
Oh.
Featuring Glitterworks.
Hashtag not sponsored.
No, not at all.
Not sponsored, just having fun.
Oh yeah, it's just a great book.
I asked what new and useful information I can gather. Was it trying to hide, and what's the most useful thing here?
Okay, so could I ask? Can I ask too? Are there any dangers I haven't noticed, and what's about to happen?
Mhm.
Okay, I
And,
guess I'm trying to be slightly omniscient in this.
And if you want to, like, I'll allow you
Like,
because you're kind of mixing
I'm
it.
trying to like guess where the most important location in these underground tunnels is. Slash, like where it's trying to go. Because like, is this tunnels to the same? Is there anything different? Are they trying to summon stuff? Are they trying to unearth an ancient statue? Like,
The thing
I
about
guess I'm
these
trying to glimpse what the
tunnels,
truth is.
I'll allow you to glimpse the truth of like what the point of the tunnels is. I'll give you that because the worm is trying to create enough space to make an underwater lake, like an underground lake,
Oh, we
It's
do not.
trying
We don't want that.
to essentially create a pathway for more of the rift water to come in.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Stanley, what would happen if there was just a lake of rift water underneath Diamante?
Rift water, like you mean my
Yes,
kind
yeah,
of
like
yes.
your kind of water. Like, what could that do to like human land?
Well, I don't think it would be very good for human land, but I can tell you right now that would be a surefire way to get Mariana to wreck your shit up here.
That's true. Also, I'm assuming size of rift is also dependent on size of monster that comes through. So if it's a big ass lake, that's gonna be a big ass monster that can just step right through.
Yeah, so we're either gonna have to basically trash the work that this worm is doing, or we trash the worm.
We gotta trash. I think we gotta try to trash the worm. I don't
Okay.
want to do a cave in the tunnels. That'll destroy infrastructure.
It would do a lot of damage.
Now when Chadley's trying to get elected.
No, terrible, absolutely terrible. No, we are
we
going to.
can do that on Mayor Goldshit's.
We can blame her.
She's mayor. We can just blame it on her and her response to the situation, not taking it seriously, like we have been doing. But I mean, honestly, I feel like we're just gonna have to try and kill the worm.
I'm
better way to do
thinking.
it. Okay.
So, I'm assuming it came out of here via rift, and now it's underground. So, is there a tunnel that leads to the ocean?
You have not explored that far.
Can I find? Let's find Kumiko. Maybe she knows like the directions or how far, or like if there even is a tunnel that goes that direction that
So,
she
like-
hasn't explored.
Yeah, so if there is, I mean, if it was drilling from the ocean, I feel like there would be a lot of, I guess it just depends on the direction, because if there's an air pocket, then the water won't flow. Okay, anyways, yeah, let's find Kumiko.
Yes, let's find Kumiko. Okay. So I would like to find Kumiko wherever she might be crawling.
Cast locate creature. No.
Yeah, I feel like we have like an innate sense of like finding each other.
Yep, I think so too. I roll me 2d6 though, just to see what's rocking and rolling there.
6.
Okay. It takes a while.
Okay.
It is solidly nighttime now.
We have to get back to the sleepover. Ah!
Oh, shit.
Frick. Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh, Colin's
But,
gonna be so upset with
Kumiko does jump into your arms, Izzy, and is like, I missed you so much.
No snuggling. No snuggling. No snuggling. Just gonna say stuff. Just gonna
It-
say
it-
stuff.
she,
You're not gonna move an inch. You're not gonna move an inch.
She pats little legs on your shoulders and is like, I missed you. You look so nice and pretty. I like your dress.
Thanks, Kumiko. Okay.
Where's the
Willa,
ocean?
can you please hold her for a little bit?
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi. Do you know where the ocean is from in here in the tunnels? There's a tunnel that leads to the ocean?
I can do knowledge from the beyond to consult her if you would like that.
Yep.
Roll
Roll me
it
that.
straight up and directly in front of your face.
She's looking at you with all 8 of her eyes.
Hate you.
Fuck.
Oh wait. Okay. So this is mystical. Technically, the 5 is a 7, but
Okay, so
So it could be a piece of knowledge that may or may not be beneficial, or I could take the arm and try and reroll that for something better.
I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah, we're not in battle right now.
We're going to a sleepover.
Sleepover to.
Okay, 7 plus it's still a 9.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's still a mixed. So
You as Kumiko kind of consults the ancient ones, for you. She kind of sits and she goes,
The ocean's pretty close, but there's no way to get there from here because
there's no tunnel,
there's no tunnel.
nearby that's going there.
no, because if we tried if the worm tried to go over there, it would fill up with water too much, and he doesn't want it to overflow.
So it's not ready yet. So that's the only
No.
reason why there's not a tunnel. So Mariana must have just dropped him right on the beach to start.
I
Okay.
mean, oh my god. Is there like, can you hex? I'll find a way to hex the worm or something if we.
I mean,
This is not the music we're here for.
I could totally
breaking news.
Yeah.
Breaking news: Hex can do each of the following. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I could inflict conditions on him. I can make it unable. Oh, actually, I can make a target unable to flee a battle.
Did you slow it down?
That's for clash actions.
Okay.
But I can make it so they couldn't flee an area while in battle. So I could do that.
Ooh.
So that could at least maybe take care of the teleportation. So if we can find a spot that we can like stop it from moving, and it's a slightly beneficial spot for us to move, then we could probably kind of go with that.
Okay. I guess we'll find a good location somewhere relatively close to like the sinkhole from the beach, so we can have a quick getaway and stuff.
So Izzy kind of like nods, and she's like, "Okay, Kumiko, we have to get going.
I'm
If
holding
it is
her.
okay with you, can I drop you back off here in the morning?"
What? Like right now? Are you gonna leave me here, or do you want?
No.
Can I
No,
come
you're
with
coming. You're coming with us.
But is it okay if you come back
In the morning.
but you- Yeah.
over and braid each other's hair and talk about
Sleepover.
boys?
We need to get to this. We gotta get to the
pizza.
sleepover.
We need.
We need to pick up the pizza.
Ah.
Maybe we can say like, oh, the pizza was running late or something. or-
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to start running to like some sort of exit. We have
Okay.
to go back to the beach because that's where we're parked.
We're gonna
No,
head back.
Boba Place. Boba Place is where we're parked.
Yes,
Boba
we head
place,
into the we're gonna head back over to the Boba place, and
Perfect.
since it's summoned by like voices and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you get out of the sinkhole, or you can do a shadow thing or something,
No.
huh?
Just fly me. I mean, yes. Okay, shadows fly us out, and then we just
Yes, okay. So
do be vigilant to make sure there's no one around, and then change out.
yeah, okay, but
Yeah.
I'll summon the worm. I'll be like, come on, million. I have my sword ready. I have your arm locked with mine. I'm like, come on.
It appears in that with a faint tinkle of wind chimes. It appears and it has like a
We gotta
very
hex it.
big old smile on its face, and it's like as it starts barreling towards
Do
you.
the thing, do the thing, do the thing, do the thing.
Fuck me.
Can I help you?
No, I'm gonna take. Well, that doesn't. That's not successful, so it doesn't work at first.
No.
That was a 5.
Okay, well then let me fly us out real quick because it's barreling towards
Like,
us.
fly us out and I can try again.
It's a physical. Can you at least do the shadow thing on us?
Yes, shadow thing is enabled.
That's a 7. Or no, that's an 8. That's an 8. Okay.
Yep. You fly out, you are enshrouded in shadows, and it's a very good thing that you are, because you see Dirk Jensen leaving the wet goods store for the day.
Okay.
You see he has taken off his comical hat for his job and has redonned his hood.
He would have fangirled so hard if he saw us.
Oh, totally. He totally would have.
He does look in the direction of your shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like looks up at the sky for a second, and you see him kind of looking, and as you kind of look up, you see there's a full moon, and
So
kind of
looks
looks,
normal light.
and he's like, and you see him turn and start walking away.
Okay.
Can you do it again?
Yeah. Do I still see the worm?
For right now, but you hear the tinkling, and you see that it is starting to disappear.
That's a 6.
Well, mark all of this experience. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you're
full of experience.
Very spectacularly.
Now you have the curse. I transferred my rolling curse onto you. You're leveling up though, so you're gonna get so much shit after this.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
worry, it'll swing back in my direction. The pendulum always comes back.
This reminds me of that one movie from by Lindsay Lohan, Just My Luck or something, where she had all the luck in the
Oh
world.
my
and she switches her luck,
God.
and that one guy that had terrible luck.
Oh, I forgot that movie
God.
existed. Oh my god.
All right. Okay.
Should we leave it here for
Yeah.
now?
Like, there's nothing else for.
we got
to do.
sleepover.
We got stuff to do. We got school tomorrow, and then we gotta come back, and then we can try again
Okay.
with nothing stopping us from stopping Colleen.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we land somewhere safe. Do a be vigilant check. Both of us do be vigilant.
We got caught in CCTV at school.
And also, Karen saw me.
9 plus.
Henrietta's
Still
mom
not,
saw me.
not again.
Of course it's a fucking 10.
So yeah, 10.
All right. So on a Be Vigilant, you can ask a bunch of questions. Like
We just want to make sure that we're not being.
you're good.
No CCTV, no nothing.
No CCTV.
No.
There's nobody at the boba place because the parking lot got all messed up. The wet goods store is closed,
Okay.
which you saw Dirk Jensen leaving.
Okay, so I guess we just
What time
land.
is it?
We'll find out once we get into the car.
Okay.
We
I
drop
have
our
left my
transformation.
car.
Okay, let me switch out to. I drop the transformation. We're getting in the car. I open my phone.
You have numerous missed calls and messages.
I'm like, I am so sorry. There was a mishap at the pizza place. We're on our way now.
Izzy, you have a
Tire.
Flat tire.
Izzy,
2.
you have just one message from Arthur that says, "Who is this young lady at the house?"
Did I not tell Arthur that she's also
I
coming?
know. You told Arthur that we were gonna have a sleepover with another friend.
He's not met this friend though, so he was just a little.
Did he at least let her in?
I mean, she might have been in the hospital, but I don't think when he was awake.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, pizza.
I just give Arthur a quick call, and I'm like, I'm low on battery. We had an issue with the car. Everything's fine. I changed out the tire on it. We'll be back soon.
Oh, that's quite all right. She's quite polite, quite polite little lady. She has told me a lot of things that I'm not exactly understanding.
Don't worry about it. That's normal. If you could bring out the face masks and scrubs that I made yesterday, and just kind of like let her kind of like peruse them, set them out however she likes. We'll be home in like 10 minutes.
Not a problem.
All right.
We
Thanks,
go
Arthur.
go to pizza place and we pick up the pizzas.
The pizza guys look very frustrated because it is pretty much closing. And
Oh no, I am going to do soothing voice on them to make them like me and not have them spit in my food.
all right. Yeah, there's a you know what, who works at the pizza place? Who am I assigning to work at the
What is
pizza
the
place?
name?
Good
This
lord,
pizza place.
don't know. I
Yes.
swear
Yes,
to
let's go.
fucking
Where's the
god.
place?
No, I don't think Josh is below to
No.
get a
I
don't
job.
think it would
Josh doesn't get
Josh
a
would
job.
not get a job.
No, it's Aaron. Aaron, who's in your
The-
group
the-
of project.
Oh yeah, the
Football player.
football
Going
dude.
for prom king?
Yes.
Yeah. He's going for homecoming king. And he
Yes.
he looks and he goes, oh hey guys.
Hang on, I gotta double check my stats real quick. Soothing voice. You can calm a person down by just speaking to them. This gives you a +1 to convince someone. Okay. And then, do you trust me is in my mystical form, so like I'm just in muggle form. So, like, hi. I know it's like super close to closing hours. We're here to pick up the pizza. Name's under Willa.
Yeah, we had it ready like hours ago. Do you still want it?
Yes.
I mean, it's cold.
I mean, microwaved pizza is always good. Pizza's always good, regardless if it's hot or cold.
Pizza is always cool.
Cold pizza's also good too.
He looks around and he goes, after working here, I would rather throw myself off a bridge than eat another pizza. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay. Are you okay, Aaron?
I'm really tired, guys. And I hate my job.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, there's also no reason for you to stay here. You could do
Yeah, you could-
volunteer
You
work.
can always do something else.
No, I mean, all of my college essays were about the football team, which, you know.
I mean, I feel like college would also appreciate more volunteer work as an essay, as a growth of human.
Oh, They
speed.
love volunteer stuff.
Or if you kind of like make your own nonprofit, they really love that.
Fill out a 501c3. It's easy.
So easy. You just gotta pay a small fine, have like 10 people working on your way to an Ivy League school.
Are you guys trying to convince him to go into a life of nonprofit work?
Oh no.
Just suggesting that he could do other things that could be beneficial or look good on a college.
Trying to convince him to just have a better outlook on it. This job is not permanent. You can always
Like,
leave.
there's always things that you can do. There are many jobs in the ocean. There are many
In the
opportunities
ocean?
to be had.
You can be a marine biologist.
Anything you want.
It's the only job in Diamante.
Yeah, because you can convince him to be happier that there's more options at a pizza place.
Roll against someone. Let's go.
Is that persona or emotional?
That's emotional.
Oh yeah, that's
Roll to change his worldview.
we don't need plus. This is a +3 to my roll. Let's go. That is a 7.
Mark experience.
What? Really?
He drops the cold pizza down on the counter and he's like, yeah, there's a lot of other, there's a lot going out there for a lot of guys that aren't me. Now, it's gonna be, $24.50, not including tip.
Okay.
Izzy will pull out her card and she'll pay and she'll give him a 20% tip.
Oh. He watches you as you work with the square thing, and you have all the options of how much to tip. He's just kind of watching you while you do it.
We work in a fucking group project with him at school. What am I gonna do?
Well, just do the 20% tip and let's just bounce.
Like, how are we not gonna tip him like at least 20% when that happens? So yeah, is this gonna just tip and they're just gonna take the pizza?
We'll see you in class.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'll get my stuff done today, I promise.
You're
and you
good.
see him kind of rubbing his eyes a little bit, like he's a sleepy little guy.
Everyone has their days. I don't know.
Everybody knows what they're talking about. Everybody gets that way.
Okay. Right, I'm getting the pizzas. We're going in the car.
So many musical interludes.
Yeah, we need to go
We're not
back
copywriting
home.
for this.
Okay, let's go home or to Izzy's house.
Yes. All right. Roll up to my house.
You open the door and you hear, and so they call themselves Pink and Blue, which I've already explained to you, and you see that.
Hi, Colleen.
Hi, Colleen. Sorry.
Your dad has like a
My
whiteboard.
dad?
No, he's got a whiteboard in his office that is on an easel that
Oh, don't
Colleen
tell
has
me.
taken, and she started drawing schematics
Was
of
there
like.
anything important on
There wasn't anything written on it right now. He's been out of town for a while. She's like, so you see, the next time that they appear, we're going to be able to really determine if they're aliens or if they're just
magical beings that are from our world, which would imply that all of these other creatures are magical in some way.
Can I look at this board to see if it actually makes any sense?
Can I just go put the pizzas in the oven and kind of heat them up?
Hi, Colleen.
Oh, hi! You guys are here!
I am so sorry about the wait. There was an issue with the car, issue with pizza, but we're here. Now, I want to take a look at this board real quick. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I was getting this ready for you guys, but then the butler was asking me all these questions.
Secretary.
Arthur just kind of puts up a hand. It's like, it's okay. I can play a butler tonight, if that's how she wants to contextualize me.
Can you put on the nice little vest and the pocket watch and
and the white gloves.
If it was October, I would.
It's almost.
It's almost.
It's homecoming season, so October's like in a days.
seems like it was pajama day today.
He, you see him get up and, he goes into his little office.
Manipulating this old man to dress up as a butler.
Yes, entirely. I love him.
But
Yeah,
Colleen is
you're-
very excited. She kind of shows you her board, and she's like,
I'm gonna post a picture of this to my Tumblr and the Discord because I really was getting somewhere here.
Is it actually a legitly good, well-constructed chart, or is it just
well-constructed chart, but it's a lot of red string. Like, the chart itself, like, there's some things that make sense. Like,
And
she definitely has
a little bit of a stretch.
Oh yeah, like there's one tree that's like monsters from the ocean, ? And then there's another tree that goes, if magical girls exist, is Mothman a magical girl? And
I'm like looking at this, I'm like, you know? That would be interesting. What if Mothman is real?
I'm willing to overhear this, and by whatever means I can, I'm doing a thing. I'm gonna knock something into Willa's head.
What?
Okay? I'm gonna do an I wish.
No! Oh my God!
Yeah, an I wish. And I would like to make it look like I have this spatula plastic, and I toss it and it whirls perfectly and just knocks you right in the head. AKA I just make the object move.
Oh. I like take like a spatula out of my hair and I'm like,
And Colleen's like, is this like a kitchen utensil fight? Like, do we do this at sleepovers?
Usually it's pillows, but Willa was just being a duty head.
what do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm thinking is a Mothman? No, it's a magical girl. The green thing are you? What are you agreeing to?
No, but I'm thinking like, okay, so she's onto something though. If the magical girls exist, what about cryptids like Bigfoot or I don't know other cryptids?
she pipes up and she goes, the Jersey Devil, the Loch Ness Monster, the Loveland Frogs, and just starts listing a bunch of
Let's go eat pizza.
go.
Izzy after like doing that, she kind of like sneaks back into her car, but because she left Stanley and Kumiko in there, and she kind of like has like a I don't know, like a freaking like one of those like reusable grocery bags.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, you guys are gonna come here. She's gonna put Stanley and like Kumiko. She's gonna like motion to get in, and she's like, I'm gonna take you inside. You're gonna stay in my room tonight, and you're going to touch nothing. Okay? You're not gonna leave the room. You're not gonna make a peep. Understood?
Peep.
Yeah, that I understand. And Kumiko goes, I would love to participate in the sleepover though.
No. And this and she sneaks them both upstairs.
You know,
No.
Izzy is creating a soon-to-be big bad. Kumiko is going to realize, like, oh, I got treated so poorly by Izzy. I am going to get super big somehow and destroy everything.
That would be my worst.
This is the origin story of Kumiko being the big bad.
I'm going to say no thank you. That would be awful.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take it.
And if you dare jot that down, I will be so sad. So Izzy's kind of gonna just put them in her room. She's gonna put Stanley back on his stand, and she's gonna kind of like leave the bag open for Kumiko to like crawl out of, like on the ground. And she's like, okay, just your bag is where you sleep tonight.
Okay.
Don't make a mess. Don't touch anything. Don't say anything. Don't make
Can I
anyone
can I
come
touch
back
the
to you.
ground? Am I
Yeah.
allowed to? Okay.
And you see her like flatten down.
Oh.
She goes, this is comfortable. You have a very comfortable floor.
Yeah, it's a very high thread count of carpet.
You see her start to roll around.
Izzy kind of just watches for a second. She kind of like goes to her phone, but she like puts it back.
She's like texting Willa, help me.
She just She just kind of just like, okay, remember what I said, and she kind of like just quickly just like.
And are you going to say it back?
I'm already running down the hall.
Izzy is so cold. Oh my god.
She's so spicy. She scares me.
Character development, you will love bugs at the end of this whole campaign. It's going to be
Something's gonna have to go really right for that to happen.
It's gonna be a slow burn, enemies to friends,
Yes!
found family.
But it's not even enemies. It's just like unrequited friendship. That's what that is with Kumiko.
Yes, that's entirely everything.
That's it. That's all.
Alright, so Izzy walks back in, pizza's warm in the oven, she kind of like takes it out, slices it.
Arthur has taken it out and has started slicing it, and you see that he's wearing his butler gloves, but he's kind of dressed down for today, so he's in like, you can see his collared shirt, but he's wearing a hoodie over it because he got chilly. So, but he's wearing his fancy gloves.
Okay.
I will take it.
I am eating the pizza and I'm just like mulling in
I'm
my
like making
brain
sure
about
everyone
this
has
worm.
drinks. Yeah. Sit down, eat.
Colleen is like really thrilled that like you see that she's visibly like gotten more excited, and
She's like, so what are we gonna do first? Like, what do you guys want to do?
We can watch some movies.
Yeah, like all like the rom-coms from the 90s. Popcorn. We can do like facials, face masks.
Video games.
Oh, I will kick your ass in Mario Party. Mario Party.
I've gotten better since the last time we played.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have trained.
I'll see about that.
Okay.
So like Izzy kind of just motions for Colleen to follow her to like the nice like sitting area. They have a nice basement like entertainment.
oh yeah,
spot.
it's like
It's hooked like, and you can see like all the consoles like behind like a little plexiglass that you can like lift up, like hook it all up. Everything's just like hooked up, big screen, which you can also like hide behind like some monitor curtain things that you can bring down like the projector if you want.
There's like LED ambient lighting in here, and
Pop
let me
machine
guess,
on the
all the
side.
controllers are plastic wrapped.
Some of them that are collectibles, yes, I will not say my but the ones that we play with certainly are unwrapped.
Okay.
okay.
Willa definitely
you gotta
roasted
be
her.
careful.
Do you have the like the soft silicone-y like covers for them though? So
Like the
it's,
safety,
the safety
the
ones,
safety
yeah.
covers on like the
Unlike the
Wiimote and
Wiimotes,
stuff.
yeah.
The Beamote.
But everything just replaced with a B. We
The
love.
Wiimote.
Yes. So kind of like Izzy kind of like goes over to like this nice little cabinet. There's like, and they're like rotating, so you can like go by like sections of video game
Oh
genres
my
are all
God.
advertised. That was for him, and she like takes out like Mario Party and like Mario Party and like Mario like racing,
Yeah.
like whatever, and she kind of like hooks up the. I don't know, like PlayStation or the Wii, whichever one
Mm-hmm.
to it. And
Yeah.
she's, like hitting that remote.
The
and she's, like,
Nintendo system of the time.
yes. Nintendo
While
system of
while
the
the
time.
game's all loading, I want to go like download an app for my phone, something to like detect earthquakes. Is that a thing?
You could definitely like
Detect
sign up
tremors or
for,
something?
That was
for
something that
earthquake,
happened last
uh,
time.
Yeah.
earthquake notifications for the town. Absolutely.
Yes,
like,
I'm doing that. And I don't know what else because like we can't exactly Google Alaskan bullworm without it having like cartoon references.
some Bunsage references there.
Yeah. Right.
I've been having Googling Alaskan bullworm could also bring up like natural special enemies, perchance.
Just get a really, really, really big worm. Not big worm, big bird. Big bird.
I'm just gonna call it Big Bird. Alright, so Izzy has it, and I was just like asking Colleen, oh, so how was the first day of Spirit Week for you?
It was fine, I guess.
Yeah, I think there was like some weird like shaking I felt. Did you did you sense an earthquake or maybe anything like that?
I mean, I didn't really notice anything.
Was there an earthquake? Did Pink and Blue show up somewhere?
No. But I was just in that teacher's classroom and I wasn't near anyone else, so I wasn't sure if anyone else had like noticed it. I didn't hear anything in the news.
She shakes her head and she's like, I don't know what was it at like a certain time or
I don't know. It was sometime during I don't know. I think it was when you were in band.
Oh,
and she kind of just like sets out like the hand controls and like the game is like starting. And she's like, "All right, choose your characters. I am going to be Prince Toad."
I wanted to be Toadette.
Oh my god, you guys play main Toad and Toadette in this fucking house. Colleen picks dry bones.
Okay.
Love it.
Are we
I just start immediately trash talking.
roll to game?
Oh heck yes.
Roll a Mario Party. You guys don't
Roll to
understand
Mario
that
Party.
Mario Party was a major hyperfixation of mine. Like that was my first fandom. Age 6, man. I was like
That's
the
a
Mario
7.
series.
5.
I beat her in the first round.
Dang.
How many times are we
We do like
rolling?
best of best of 3.
But yeah, you see,
Or Colleen
You had the
actually
most-
beats us.
you had the most stars, Izzy, but Willa won by getting the minigame star at the end.
Skill.
Izzy's kind of just like low-key kind of furious right now, and she's just like, she just hits the restart button.
Okay, we're doing it again.
Colin's like, I know. This is really cool. You guys like, actually want to play video games with me. Like,
Who doesn't want to play video games?
She like rolls her eyes. She's like,
Losers.
I mean, I'm not like other girls, so.
Ah,
10.
6s all around, baby.
The most crucial roll, absolutely.
With all these good rolls during something totally.
Yeah,
Like,
it doesn't matter
non-productive.
about absolutely anything.
Watch it actually come down to it, and then all of a sudden we're like in a game for our
And
life.
we're just like straight 1, 2,
You die in the game, you die in real life.
Yeah.
You know, Willa, you win again. And,
By a hair. I'm pretty sure Izzy is like seething with rage right now.
Oh, Izzy is so pissed right now. She's just like, let's do Mario Kart.
Colin's like, oh, okay. So like, have you guys checked the Discord recently, or like checked out?
Actually, no, because we were so
Research,
preoccupied
or-
with everything. What's in the
Izzy like
Discord?
starts picking out what racetrack we're going to be doing. She's like, you guys use it, you lose it.
Oh, okay, wait. I was just, I was bringing up conversation, I really can't talk about this with too many people because, like, my parents don't understand how Discord works. So it's like, they get
That's
it, but
an
they don't.
I think you beat me.
I
can't
think I
remember.
won.
yeah.
I think I won.
Colleen, you can tell, is not very good at video games, but she talks like she is.
Okay.
Oh,
She knows the theory. She just can't execute it.
No. You see that her hand-eye coordination is not the best.
Fair enough.
Cool.
Okay, so what is she? While Izzy figures out what else next to do, unless if you want to also want to ask Colleen about what's in the Discord. What's in the Discord? Yeah.
I mean, like, there's been some talk of people, like, seeing pink and blue around, but nothing really concrete. So I think that it's just people pulling my leg,
Who mentioned it?
She kind of looks at you guys. There was one user that just recently joined called Aquamarine.
And she shows on her phone, it's the name Aquamarine, but spelled in Leet speak, so it's like 4QU3, or no,
That's
another
such
4.
a headache to read. Wait a minute. Did you post it? Is this a public server? Or did you post this on your Tumblr? Okay.
And I posted it on the Tumblr, but I didn't get any notes there. But
So
like,
you didn't share it with anyone in real life though?
I mean, I shared it with you guys,
Yes.
and like, I tell everybody about it, but like, not many people really get on it.
Is there a way that is there a way to like backlog the username and track of the IP addresses? Like that's good, right?
I feel like that would be like more of my dad kind of thing.
It would be.
You could absolutely ask your dad.
So kind of like after Colleen mentions Aquamarine, Izzy kind of just wants to kind of like turn to Colleen. She's like, "Do you think you can go grab the face masks real quick?"
Yeah, are they upstairs with your
Yeah.
butler?
Secondary, but yeah, it'll be open. Arthur.
Butler.
She leans in really close and goes, "It's really cool that you have a butler."
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
She's
you-
like Batman.
I know, and he's British. It's amazing.
She gets up and is like, "Hey,
Oh, his name is Arthur. You can call him Arthur. Okay. Hopefully Arthur won't hate us forever.
no, Arthur seems pretty entertaining.
I am-
You see him do a big gracious bow.
Oh, I am going to text my dad and I'm going to be like, there is a shady figure in our Discord server. Can you track down this username to the IP for me, please? Thank you.
All you get back is the salute emoji.
I love your dad.
I do like that.
And
Emoji.
your dad is on the case.
Heck
Yes. Okay, let's go. What did Aquamarine say? Like, is he wants to
Did
look-
Aquamarine say anything in the
What
Discord?
did they say? Because they had to say like they saw them somewhere, right? what
You
they said.
the message looks cryptic, and it is also written in leet speak. It says, I think I saw them pretty recently. We had a bit of a date at the water treatment facility. Wink.
Can Colleen understand what he said or they said in the chat? Because he said they wrote numbers.
Yeah, like it's legible. It's just annoying.
Okay.
And
So
Colleen
she's-
is canonically a Homestuck reader, so she can read. Leet speak.
Oh, she's fluent in it.
She's good. She's good.
Never mind. I am going to privately DM. Oh wait, no, wait, I shouldn't. That would be too obvious.
Oh,
Because-
Aquamarine? Yeah,
Yeah. Never
Not
mind.
with your username being like, Willa is the best human.
Yeah. No, Willa slays forever, bitches.
I canonically just like log into your, grab your Discord and just like change your name every so often to Willa is something.
Yeah. Willa is. It's like changes monthly.
Yeah, it's like whenever I get a hand on like your phone and just open Discord, just like on a whim.
I just don't know how to like. I don't know how else to like contact him without like obviously being like, unless if he knows our identities.
Well, at the very least, they're trying to figure out where we are.
How did you find this server?
Yeah,
I text-
Aquamarine responds and goes, I have my ways.
Tumblr?
What?
Possibly.
That's either a yes or no, my friend. Either Colleen gave you the link or you found it on her Tumblr.
You see that Aquamarine just sends a picture of a magic 8-ball that says, why don't you ask me later?
I am seething with rage. I'm like, this motherfucker! This motherfucker! He's just being all cryptic, he's like doing like the shrug, not the emoji, like the emoticon where you're like, mew, the sideways
Like, kind of
smile.
like pokes you in the side. She's like, did you already ask your dad to reverse the IP address?
I did. He's
Okay.
working on it. I don't know how long that takes though.
It's just kind of just like sitting, but like she's like just like tapping her foot. And she's just like, okay, so evidently we're gonna have to figure out. Maybe Aquaman can help.
Okay,
I mean, granted, we don't know what they're doing. They are literally being the most annoying human right now, talking whatever talk
We-
that is.
don't know if they also want to take over the world or if they're just being annoying and they want to take our spotlight of glory. I take that very seriously, you know that.
I mean, yeah, but it's okay. Granted, I shouldn't be talking because I care way too much about Mario Party and Mario Party.
Izzy, focus!
By the time Izzy doesn't care too much that she lost because there is something much more like life-threatening happening.
Homecoming could be ruined with this fucking worm.
Then you wouldn't have to take pictures.
Who's the real winner?
Why is everything so difficult? It's so hard to be a high schooler.
Okay. Like, we've figured out that we've asked your dad, we can figure out his IP address, and we can figure out what to do from there. But right now, we're just gonna have to, like, go with it. We're just gonna have to go with throughout the rest of the night. So if we get a response from your dad or him, we can address that, but we really can't do anything tonight with
Unless if a worm tries to like...
the number one fan here.
That's true. Unless if the worm tries to unearth the house that we're in right now, very specifically, because now we know that it can teleport.
Colleen is back with the face masks. She goes, did somebody post an update? Is something going on?
Oh no, I was just wondering where Aquamarine found this server. And they're just being super cryptic about it, and they won't answer my question. It's very frustrating. I will take the cucumber melon one.
Okay. Oh, I'll take the coconut one. But mainly because I mean, if
Just-
we know where people are like doing this outreach program at, then like we could just figure out what is reaching
Colleen
our friends the best, you know?
Colleen's struggling. She's never
Izzy-
played.
Okay, we're both.
We're both just like kind of unfolding the mask and just like placing it on.
We
your
just
head,
don't want to rip it. That's the thing.
just like tap it into your skin. We're gonna leave it on for like 15-20 minutes, whatever the packages say, and then we can do like.
She looks a little like shocked, and like you see her pull up her iPod Touch and like look at herself in her front facing camera, and she's like, oh,
That looks so scary.
Yeah. Everyone does, you know? And Izzy just like, whatever, just sit down. And she kind of like sits behind her and she just starts like braiding her hair. Like she usually goes, oh. And she's kind of talking about the benefits of skin.
Can we get like a bonus to Colleen? A bonus to Colleen? I mean, we're already maxed out at like... We're already maxed out at friendship right here. Can we get like +3 sleepover?
You both gain points towards the power pool that you can use at a later date.
Really?
Whoa,
How much?
This is really cute.
Was it just 1 point?
Yeah, both of you mark a point to the power pool, so there's 2 points in the power pool currently.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I will do 2.
That's
Sounds
really
phenomenal.
sweet.
Yeah, so Izzy is currently at this point, she's kind of like talking through like all the benefits of skincare, and she's like, you really shouldn't just have your hair on your face. It can also be good, like if you dampen your hair, leave it in braids, it can leave a really good curl after you wake up in the morning. And she's kind of just like talking about like all the benefits with skin and hair care, and she's like, yeah, and so me and Willa will like after this we'll just like usually wash our faces, do some extra skincare on top of the face mask, but it's good to have your like hair out of your face.
She's like nodding slowly, like
It's just so much information.
she's out of her fucking element. She's out of her gourd, and she's just like, it's like the song from Annie that's like, I think I'm gonna like it here.
Oh no.
And Izzy kind of just gets to the end of the braid. She's like, that was probably too much info. I'm sorry. I get way too like into certain things.
No, I've never really had this happen before.
Well, now we're gonna have more of these. It's fine.
Next time we'll invite Mercedes. She seemed interested in coming.
Mercedes, like the really pretty senior?
Yes.
Is she a senior? Or
Yes.
is she your grade?
No, she's a senior.
Is she?
She's a senior.
Okay.
And
I couldn't remember.
Well, unless if Lene allows her to hang out with us. So
After
pretentious.
this week, we can. Yeah, LeMay was just
She's a jerk.
possessive of her for the whole of the week. Something with cheerleading. I don't know. It was stupid.
Cheerleading nonsense.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. This is my first homecoming too, so I'm like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's
know
right. She's a freshman.
I'm a freshman.
Yeah.
I'm a freshman.
Well, yeah. I hope you enjoy it. It's super fun.
Heck yeah. I mean, obviously you can hang out with us, and unless if your other friends are gonna go too and stuff. So
she looks a little sad when you say other friends, and she goes,
No, it's cool. It's cool. I'll figure something out. I got a cool tie to wear. I'm gonna wear a tie.
ooh, okay.
What kind of tie you doing?
It's like, well, I got it so that it's like half pink, half blue, because I wanted it to match. Like, I got a little suit to wear, and like it's gonna match. Like,
Are you wearing a suit?
yeah, I'm wearing a suit.
I'm wearing a pantsuit too.
she looks so excited.
Oh.
She is like
I
over
love
the
this.
moon, and she's like that.
Yeah, because my mom was trying to tell me that nobody wears pants, but I wanted to wear pants.
I mean, dresses are just so uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah.
But also like pockets. Pockets.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, I have to have all my stuff on me in case pink and blue show up.
Yeah.
Good reason.
Yeah.
What if something happens at homecoming? What if somebody's in danger and then pink and blue show up and I don't have my camera on me? What am I supposed to do?
Do you have a picture of the pantsuit?
Probably somewhere.
And you see her start to like flip through, and you see that she's got like really rudimentary like drawing anime for the first time, like drawings of pink and blue taken on her iPod Touch. And she's scrolling through, and like you see a couple pictures of like a cat and like a few ill-timed selfies up at that really high angle.
Oh no.
And,
Izzy kind of sees the selfie pictures and she looks up to where Willa is and she kind of like mimes like taking pictures and like kind of like if you can understand what okay so Izzy kind of like nodding.
Yep.
She's like okay so Colleen, are you going to the dance Friday, right? Are you doing pictures at the park or something?
My mom was just gonna take pictures in our yard.
Do you want to take pictures with me and Willa?
She looks between you guys and is like, what?
Are you guys being serious?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be totally cool. It's cool, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, totally.
I'm wondering what she's feeling right now. She's probably like crying or something on the inside.
Yes, you see that she like turned and she's like wiping a tear away.
No.
I'm down. So I can put it in my calendar.
Yeah, so I was thinking because What time is the homecoming dance at?
It's 7 p.m. on Saturday.
Okay.
Is it gonna be dark?
It's gonna be like sunsetting when you get there.
Okay, because what I want to do as Izzy possibly requires us getting there super early for dark, or it could just be like late afternoon. Do you remember what I told you?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you think it'd be better to do early morning or like later in the evening?
I think it would be dark enough for what you wanted to do.
Okay, excellent. So I say basically hour and a half before
yeah.
dance time, we're gonna take pictures, meet at my house.
Yeah, because it's like it'll be like pretty much the sun has set like when you arrive to the dance.
Okay.
Okay.
Lovely.
Yeah. Okay.
And Izzy's also kind of like, okay, so I had another idea, but bring like a cool like any like a kind of like a black outfit on top of like come in a black outfit. We'll change when we're there.
I mean, my suit's black. So.
Nice.
Another black outfit.
Oh, okay.
We
We're
we do
we're
multiple outfits. We're
but like, we'll eventually go in our homecoming outfits, but like
is
we have a
he
usual-
serious with the photo shoots? Like
It's like the one thing that I like doing.
She's nodding and you see her.
this is the
pull out
one
a
thing that
notebook
you're
and
willing
she's-
to get dirty for, like sitting on the ground for a
You're like,
badass.
gotta get the
Honestly,
shot.
the one thing she'll get dirty for. Oh god. Okay.
Get the shot.
But yeah, you see Colleen taking notes. Like she's taking notes because this is a lot of information you've dropped on her tiny gourd.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, and so by this time that we're like talking, it's like time to take like the face masks off, and like they all go into like the nice like double master like wide sink bathroom to like do the rest of the skincare and like all the like
This is the
like,
real fantasy,
It's
is
just-
having multiple beautiful bathrooms.
Yes, it's all shining, reflective
all
porcelain,
aesthetic, all
beautiful, all aesthetic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think unless Aquamarine or your dad gets back,
Yeah,
like
I
wrapping
think-
up the night
and we can
and just
fast
like watching a
forward.
movie.
Yeah, we can
And
fast
I'd like
forward.
to do the duo day for tomorrow.
Yeah. Colleen falls asleep pretty quickly.
Mhm.
You've hit her with a lot of information. She got tuckered out. So she falls asleep pretty much like 10 minutes into 27 dresses. I do too. It's a good one.
So I guess we'll fast forward, unless if there's a worm happenstance that happens at like 3 in the morning or something.
Nope. You guys sleep through the night pretty well. Arthur's made breakfast. And you see that Colleen did pack her dynamic duo day outfit.
What is
What is it?
You see that she has haphazardly sewn together a pink and blue wig.
Wait a minute. One side's pink, one side's.
One side is like, honestly, she's got like the pink and blue just color scheme.
Oh!
And like split down the middle Two-Face style.
Oh, she's gonna freak out when she sees our outfits because I'm pink and you're blue.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I'm debating whether or not we should just like scrap it and go with like a Bim Possible and Vigo outfit instead.
Oh
And then
man.
you are Ginger. You can make a great KP. I could also just be Ron. I could also be Bomb Stop.
Unstoppable.
Best friends. We could do that instead.
Oh man. I mean, I just mostly want to do it just so I can get
Izzy
like.
now feels embarrassed. Is all I'm saying.
What? You feel embarrassed because Colleen's wearing a pink and blue outfit?
We have really dope outfits.
We're not gonna be all like in the same classes together. I'll be like in the same class with her, but
Izzy likes to be original.
okay. I just want to like gauge everyone's reactions to like seeing pink and blue. Like if some students were like recognize and be like, oh yeah, cool, we saw them at the festival or whatever. I want to gauge
Okay.
our popularity. I mean,
Okay, it might be a little bit too much of a no with Colleen doing it. Okay.
and Colleen's, she's just wearing colors, pink
Yeah,
and blue.
she's just got the colors. Like you
Yeah.
can tell that it's like she got
So she
two
doesn't
wigs
have
at
something
Party
to do with
City. No. She got her wigs at Party City. She like sewed them together herself. Like she's got a t-shirt that looks like she cut up 2 t-shirts and sewed them together and like a pair of jeans.
Okay. So I guess
Well, this
It's
makes
one
me
of
feel
those that
very
her
bad
costume
now.
is not recognizable. Like
This just makes Izzy feel bad because she low-key just like paid someone to make their outfits for them. Like she full on like as the seamstress who usually makes like the special dresses for certain like events and charity
Yeah.
things that she goes with their parents, and she asked them if they would be a certain way once the duo day was announced. if they could make a pink and blue esque outfit
I suppose.
similar for the two of us.
I suppose we could wear those outfits during Halloween for our costumes.
I mean, like, it would be smart if we figure out if anyone is like suspicious.
Yeah.
I'm just like worried about drawing too much attention to us is all.
I mean, like they're not like
Well, that's why you-
copycats. They're
Yeah.
not copycats.
No,
They're just, like-
you're certainly missing like
I'm not
certain
wearing a pink.
aspects.
I'm not wearing a pink wig. It's like way too much for me. But I'm wearing like pink like bug outfit. And I got little pink gloves.
Aww.
And I got pink socks. I'm just.
Well, damn, because Izzy literally has like the whole like cupcake tiered like,
Oh,
blue
shit!
ruffle skirt. She doesn't have like the red hair, but she kind of just has like I don't know, like a fire like emblem like pin in her hair, like
I like that.
yeah,
It's not too. It's not like too copycat.
yeah. But she was like the dress is like very on point.
I just want to gauge a reaction from like everybody. So I'm going out with my pink outfit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
I'm going out.
Let's see how this goes.
And then we just like swerve on over to school.
Oh well, I also no, we have to go to school. I technically have to drop off and go. Does Colleen come with us? Colleen's coming with us.
Colleen's coming with you. You're driving her to school, and she is
Boba!
like, she's like bouncing in the seat.
We're
She's
getting
like,
boba for breakfast.
breakfast boba.
Breakfast boba.
It's
Beep beep,
Open?
breakfast boba.
Is the boba place open? No, the parking lot isn't open, but I think the boba place is.
There's a hole in the boba place as well, so we can't beat breakfast boba, but
Is there like a Barbucks right next door that's not damaged so we can get
there's a bunkin. There's a bunkin donuts.
Bunkin' Donuts? I heard I like take Colleen with me into Bunkin' Donuts and you go and just
I'm
yeet.
gonna drop off.
Yeah, just yeet the spider in there.
Here. Okay, they're gone. Just go drop off Kumiko. She's in like her little grocery.
Yeah, she pops up from the grocery tote and is like, "Hello,
Thank you. Okay. So we're gonna be looking for a path that leads somewhat to the ocean. Just making sure that the worm doesn't go too close to it, and if there's a certain area that is trying to expand and make more of a lake rather than some tunnels. So. Yeah, if you
Are
can
we-
find that.
Are we
that'd be great.
gonna keep in touch all day like we did?
I will check in with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to have like a cool code word for when we're calling each other? Like, hey, cool lady. Hey,
Sure.
all right,
Cool lady's fine.
cool lady. All right, cool.
Okay.
I love you. Have a good day.
God, please be safe.
You too.
And you see her start to scuttle down the pathway, and she goes,
I'm gonna do a good job for you today.
Thank you.
It boosts the morale, okay? So that she's not scared and depressed in that dark tunnel all day and night alone by herself.
I'll pay. Yeah, Izzy feels bad like wanting her to go away because she's just like Kumiko's doing a lot in order to like try and scope out the tunnels while we are currently still trying to like maintain our normal identity. So it's like, thank you so much for doing this. Also, you terrify me. So Izzy's gonna like kind of like quickly get back into the car before the other girls return.
Yeah.
which the line at Bunkin is a very long line.
Uh,
So you do end up getting, what is your order? What do you get?
I am getting 2 cinnamon sugar donuts, and I'm getting your favorite drink,
Yeah.
whatever drink that is, and I'm getting my favorite drink, which is just hot cocoa.
Aw.
Mine's like pretty much gonna be like a smoothie, like fruit refresher type thing.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll get her that.
Colleen gets the same kind of like fruit refresher thing, and you see that's all she gets.
I like offered donut to her.
She looks and takes some.
It's like a drug deal.
You see her go and eat it really fast.
Okay. And then we hop in the car, and I offer you drink, and then we go.
Yes. So we just get to school like pretty much like maybe like 10 minutes before the bell. So like we're a little bit late because of the drop off.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But we arrive in style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fashionably late. So then I guess whatever class. Oh, Miss Bird's class, AP Bio.
AP Bio, baby.
Let's go.
Colleen kind of waits and she goes,
Hey, that was really fun. I'll see you in a band and cool outfits.
I like your outfit too.
You like me?
she looks really excited. You see her run into her class.
Okay. we're going into bile. I gotta do a survey on everyone's outfits because we need the points.
Yes.
You see Lene is dressed like Regina George.
I'm not surprised. She's literally is Regina.
She is. Okay.
You see that Josh is wearing a it's not super recognizable with him just by himself. But as like Josh is walking into class, you see him wave to Jake, and they're dressed like Bill and Ted.
Wait,
From Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
It's
It was
okay.
like back from like early 2000s.
Okay.
There's a bunch of like
Yeah,
crazy
Keanu
adventures.
Reeves and oh gosh, who's the other actor? Another actor, and they are time traveling dude bros who just have a good time. It's totally tubular, man.
Okay.
That was definitely.
It looks like it was Jake's idea.
It does. That
Which-
was the name I was looking for. When you have Josh and Jake as the two best friend characters that are opposed to you and your other best friend, it gets confusing.
Oh, what's Jasmine? What's Jasmine's outfit?
Jasmine's dressed like the Phantom of the Opera. She's
Oh,
got the mask and everything.
Nice. Okay.
And she's feeding the turtle, and she's like, "Oh my
Oh
god,
my gosh, she's feeding the turtle.
You're feeding the
She's feeding
turtle?
this?
yeah." And she's like, "You guys were late."
No, we're not. The
We're
bell.
on time.
Now the bell rings.
Yeah.
We're not late.
She's like, "I don't know. I got nervous, and I was just gonna do it. Like, I'm doing it right?"
No, you're doing fine.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Like, and Izzy kind of asks a few questions about Eustace and jots them down. But she's like, yeah, no, you're fine. You're doing great.
Can I like perception check to see like if anyone is like reacting any like positive or negative way to our outfits
Both of you roll
or like in recognition.
roll plus mental.
Plus mental. Yeah,
That's a
Five.
5.
Some
for-
experience.
yeah.
Wait, but you have a plus mental.
I
Don't.
have a 6.
Oh, okay.
What's a
7.
You can tell like some people are kind of like impressed with your costume,
Nice.
but are not like really recognizing it.
Were none of these people at the Jelly Festival?
Josh is speechless. Josh is kind of staring between you guys and is like like you see him and like he kind of like puts his hands over his mouth and he's kind of like rubbing like his nose a little bit and just kind of like
Sinus issues?
trying to figure out like you see like all of the equations are going on in front of his head like he can't comprehend what's going on and
Izzy would like to kind of like go closer to Josh because she's dressed as Blue, mind you, right now.
Oh yeah.
And he has a major crush on Blue. But she's like, are you okay, Josh?
fine your dress is pretty.
Thanks. Yeah. Me, Willa wanted to dress up as pink and blue.
That's
What do you think about Willa's?
it's fine.
I'm trying not to look, but I also want to look at the same time.
Kind of looks between you guys and he goes, "Why are you being the blue one?"
Because she wanted to dress in pink. That was pretty much
Willa
it.
doesn't like pink.
Oh, he's going to be surprised when I roll up in a pink pantsuit.
Izzy kind of like contacted him and she's like, she likes pink? What are you talking about?
I don't know, she just didn't seem like the kind of person to like pink.
Izzy kind of just like shrugs and she's like, well, you should probably get to know her more instead of just making assumptions.
You seem to go,
No, I'm fine. I'm good.
Damn, like kind of part of me is just like I want to convince him to just like try and get to know Willa a little bit better. Can I make that and convince someone?
I think
I feel like you should get
You
to know
can
Willa.
try.
you can try to convince
Convince is emotional. There's absolutely
You have a
nothing
neg
on
one
this
to
stuff.
emotion,
We're
don't
just
you?
giving this a go. This is a flat roll. That's terrible. I don't think Josh That's a 4.
He goes, "Why? Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to her. That's dumb. And besides,
This is my
There's-
shit.
there's someone else that I'm interested in. So don't even think about trying to set me up or anything."
Oh, I think I know a certain someone. And she kind of just like twirls her dress as she walks away.
She like ruffles her dress a little bit.
She's just like, goodbye. Just like, like a little Mexican dancer. Like,
It's a very puffy skirt, so.
There- You sit down and you just cupcake out. Many
I'm like,
credits.
is my dress really that fluffy? movie?
I kind of just like, yeah, so I kind of gave her the pictures and this is what she came up with. Yeah, I'm the one who looks at you.
There was like 6 layers of tulle in here. I'm like peeling back the layers of this tulle in here.
Miss Bird is kind of just watching us do this, and she's just like,
Lady.
Yeah, Miss Bird comes in and you see that she has on like each shoulder, she has paper mache'd a cell going through mitosis.
Wow.
"What's your idea?"
Wow.
She's like,
props.
for those that get it.
Mitosis.
Hey! She
Hey.
winks and goes, extra credit for you. And
Is that legit?
yes.
How much?
I'm just giving you a point of extra credit.
Okay, I'll take it.
Relax.
I'm like furiously scribbling this down now. I have a +1 to extra credit.
You hear Lene go,
Wow, it's amazing that, you were able to have a thought today. What are you dressed as?
Did the teacher hear this?
Miss Bird has turned her back and has started like kind of writing on the board, not really paying attention. And Lene goes,
What are you dressed like, a cupcake topper?
Me?
Did you listen at all to what I said last time? If you can't use nice words, then you should not be speaking at all. Thank you.
And she kind of just like
Gentle
Just
parent her.
just like kind of like turns and like the two of us like I'm trying to like advocate us just ignoring her.
I'm like staring dead at you in the eye, and I'm like, a gym, she will find the locker.
And I'm like,
It's fine. It's fine. It's
the
fine.
gang bully someone.
We have the gym locker to look forward to.
and she's like, I had hoped you'd forget about that.
No, why would I forget about that?
Did your dad get back to you, by the way?
No, actually,
You see that your dad texted you and was like, this one is really strange, Willa. I think they're using a VPN or something because it's like, I got it to ping in Indonesia, but I don't think that's correct.
Okay, so we need someone tech savvy enough that's gonna know how to use a VPN.
I mean, my dad's tech savvy, but the thing is with VPNs is like you can encrypt your data wherever you are and like never be discoverable, basically.
Okay, so this is pretty much that.
Pretty much. I'm like,
I'm sorry, sweetie.
okay, upside down smiley face. Thanks for trying.
No problem. Send me pictures of you guys today.
Will do. I do a salute emoji.
Salutes back.
Jeez. Alright, so now we gotta think of a plan 2 about how we're supposed to get on. I mean, we have this Discord, but like, we would basically be revealing ourselves and not getting our own VPN.
Mm-hmm. Unless we make a different Discord account. That'll be too
catfish him.
We catfish him.
Catfish? Oh my god.
Oh god. Is there anything else interesting happening in science, or are we?
It's a pretty normal day.
Okay.
Pretty average.
Band class. Also, I just want to like have Izzy go to a class where Benny is in, because I want to see more of this.
I mean, we know what class Betty is in, and that's in Miss Lamb. Wait, no? Yes?
So
Yes.
maybe Miss Lamb
I think she's
needs
in
you.
Miss Lamb. I think he's in Miss Lamb.
Yeah. Well, maybe Miss Lamb needs you to do something.
It's very hard to try and ship me with a senior when we
I
have no
really
classes
feel
in
like
it.
Benny is Aquamarine though. Like it's just it's so obvious, but I just can't not but help but think it.
I mean, like, as, like, I guess we're leaving bio, is it gonna be like, the only other thing we could do is just send a lot of messages in the Discord and see whose phone lights up. it would be a stretch, but it may be.
It would be a stretch. I mean, I guess we can go off of that. I just really want to find Aquamarine so badly and ask them questions.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there a way to? That's like, what's the future location? No, I didn't take divination, did I? I didn't do that.
You can take that when you're in the next
When you-
step.
Like, I just need to feel one more time, and then we're going.
Oh, we'll make that happen.
Literally, it's only one more time, and then we're fine. So we just gotta try and roll, and then we'll see if we fail.
Okay.
Okay. So
Nice.
I'm gonna go check in with Mark and see who needs me.
Yeah. Mark looks pretty excited. He's kind of grinning, and you see him talking with VP Todd, and
Is he Joseph is VP Todd from Density Classified?
No.
Not Officer Krubs, but he might as well be an officer. Vice Principal Krubs.
No.
Come on.
Siren hat! Siren hat! Siren hat!
See, they're dressed as Sherlock Holmes and John Watson.
So close.
They're friends?
VP Todd is, looks up and is like,
It's weird.
hello! What can I do for you, little lady? You are dressed like a princess.
Close. I am magical girl, Blue. From she's appeared on the news. She was at the Jellyfish Festival.
Mark grins and goes, that costume is so good.
Cute. Izzy does a little twirl, and she's like, "You guys look very good yourself, Mr. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson."
You see that Mark looks tired, and VP Todd is like, "Thank you. You know, normally the principal and I we do this every year, but since he's out of town at the principal conference, you know how it goes. I'm holding down the fort. Principal conference, yes, to learn all sorts of principal-y things. He'll be back for homecoming, no worries. But I'm holding down the fort today, and so I had to make someone else be Watson this time around." And you see Mark gives you a peace sign. It's like,
Yeah, very nice. Izzy kind of like holds up her camera and she's like, "Smile." And she takes a picture of the two of them.
oh, you see
And
VP
she
Todd.
smiles very nicely at Mark, like she is totally gonna show this to her dad.
Mark's like, oh, great.
Your
And
wife is gonna love this,
VP
a voice says from the distance.
Your wife will love it. You see VP Todd's like, oh, get this other angle. We've got poses. We've got so many poses. Mark, didn't we practice poses? And you see
Izzy
Mark
kind
looks
of like
tight.
puts down. She's like, like 2 more poses, whichever ones you want best. But
You see VP Todd is going,
3,
and
2,
Mark is just
1.
sitting there.
okay.
Aww.
Izzy kind of just like looks at her picture. She's like, very nice. How have the rankings been for homecoming week? Do you know, VP Todd?
Mark probably knows.
Yeah, Mark has the spreadsheet up, and he turns his
Ooh.
monitor around. You see that the freshmen are in last.
Okay.
Cool. We're okay with this. We're good.
The freshmen are in last. The sophomores are not that far ahead of them, so it's like the freshmen could very easily overtake them with points. Hello.
Hi, baby.
Good morning, Star
yawn.
Paolo was underneath
Him
the
yawn.
desk.
He was taking a little nap.
Taking a little
Hi,
nap.
baby.
Uh,
Take care. Talk to you about.
So the freshmen and sophomores are pretty neck and neck, and then you see that the juniors and seniors are neck and neck. Right now, the juniors are leading.
Yes, fuck yeah.
What up? Let's go. Which is a little wild, but Mark's kind of like, you guys are doing pretty good. That's awesome.
Izzy's kind of just like claps her hand. She's like, "Oh, this is so cool. Like last year it was really close too, but like me and Willa have like every single day planned out."
Oh, I'm thrilled to hear that.
Yeah. But like I know I'm here to be the teacher's aide. Is there anyone who needs me this time block?
He looks down and shakes his head and goes, honestly, no. Everybody's kind of taking care of anything, so like if you want to just sit and, you know, kind of use this as a study hall, if you need to, you know, go to the bathroom, just, I know you're not going to cause any ruckus or anything, so.
I need to just go study in the library.
Yeah, that's
I like you guys should have your office space to conduct everything that you need to in here. But yeah.
VP Todd is like, it's all right, my dear Watson, we'll be able to handle things over here without this little princess cupcake over here.
You could just call me Lou. Or Izzy. That is my name.
Nods and Mark's like, okay, have fun. I'll see you tomorrow.
Sure thing, Mark. And Izzy, as she walks away, kind of just like sends the pictures in a group chat to Mark, her dad, her mom, and then Mark's wife.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
And she's like, look who I found! It's elementary!
You get a heart reaction from Mark's wife and an exclamation remark from your dad, and your mom just sends a smiley face.
Nice.
Classic. Classic.
Fun little adult responses. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Izzy at this moment, I guess, would be in the library. And can she see if there's anything to be found about Alaskan bullworms on
Or
the
Betty.
No.
Okay.
Mrs. Branson is sitting at her desk, ready to go.
Oh yeah, we still need to find the pink plushie.
We do. Yeah, okay. That's becoming in time because we did find other things down there. I sent like a mental message to Kimiko real quick to like remind her to look for that plushie.
No problem. I will do what I can.
You doing okay?
You got all right on the case. I'm doing great, actually. There's a few more puddles, so I almost got my feet wet, but it's okay.
Yeah, definitely avoid those. Sometimes climbing on the walls where there is no water would be helpful.
I've been very careful.
Good. Okay. I'll check back in with you later. Stay safe, stay out of sight, and if you hear tinkling, just run into the walls.
Okay.
Okay. And Izzy kind of like mentally hands up. Before she.
One day. One
It's
day.
gonna be several days.
It's a
Many
slow
days.
burn.
Senior year.
It's a slow
It's gonna be
burn.
great.
Oh yes, it's gonna be 100 chapters of a fan fiction later.
100,000 words, general, found family.
Yes, it takes forever to get there. Yeah, so she's going to kind of like say hi to Miss Branson and kind of just like log into that computer, see if she can find anything about like natural enemies, I guess, against bullworms or what they're weak against.
Worms.
Yeah.
They don't like sun.
Yep, you can tell like there's some species that don't super like sun. You actually find a couple of reports from university students from the University of Diamante. You find one by a student named Andre who has been studying the little like sandworms that pop up when you're kind of like on the beach and they burrow these little holes in. You see that they don't particularly like salt, and that's something that brings them up. So they, when they're in salt water, they tend to stay near the ground itself. Like they don't swim around in the water. They just kind of burrow into the undersea ground and exist under there, so they don't have to deal with a lot of the salination of the water. You also know that they do have hard exoskeletons, but that's something that can be broken off with enough sustained pressure on a certain point.
Oh wow.
And once that armor is kind of gone, tiny little butt. Once that armor is gone, they are much more vulnerable.
Okay, so Izzy's gonna like send this information along to Willa.
I am playing the first 30 measures of Star Wars, and I see it pop up.
Chloe looks at you like, what the fuck? Are we supposed to do that?
No, no,
Technique.
no. I'm just surprised at something. Don't worry about it.
Mr. Strickland is dressed like C-3PO. And you see that he's holding a trash can that looks like R2-D2.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Mr. Strickland, my beloved.
Okay. So in order to appease Willa, and also because this needs to be done, she is going to draft a Discord message, just a random Discord message, and she is going to make a small like walk by Mrs. Lamb's class to see if perchance that he reacts or his phone lights up to a message.
You don't see his phone on his desk, but you do see that he's kind of like sitting like this, like his chin on his hand, and he looks out into the hallway and he sees you. And you see he kind of tips his head and his brows go up. He's kind of like, And you see him kind of sit up a little bit and like he stretches his hands in front of him and like
Does he roll up his fucking sleeves to his elbow?
man can do.
It's just leaning back, rolling up his sleeves, and just like.
Show us those forearms, you slut. Yeah, he does, and then he
elbow do.
leaves. He's not dressed any different. He's just dressed like himself today.
Okay, that's fine because he's not a junior. Okay.
And you see, as you kind of like pass by, you hear him go, "Ms. Lamb, may I use this?" And Walks out into the hallway. Is like, it's a nice costume you got.
Oh my god, I feel so flustered.
Resting. I'm doing like a 30 measure rest, just like, Willa, like, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Izzy at this point like hits the send message as he like kind of like walks out, I guess, and she's kind of like, "What are you dressed as a duo or something?"
He kind of smirks and he goes, I mean, the most dynamic duo already exists. Like,
Pink and blue.
me and Girls and Gus. All right, the second most dynamic duo.
Yeah, she acknowledged that we're there.
Wow, he's aquamarine.
Yeah.
But how could Marine really be like that okay with being second? I feel like he's egotistical. That's personally me. I don't know.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
He goes, I mean, fictional, I suppose, if you really believe in those magic ladies.
I mean, have you seen the news?
He gets a little closer and you see him like touch one of the bits of tulle. And he kind of rubs it between his fingers and he goes, that's pretty accurate.
Have you met them?
You never know who comes to a show.
What do you want?
Lots of things. What do you want?
To know exactly what kind of asked you for a hall place when clearly you don't want to go to the restroom.
No, I was a big boy and I went before class. No, I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate the attention to detail of your costume. Seems like you're pretty knowledgeable about this stuff.
The voice of the distance, she has a personal tailor that is very good at sewing.
Did you have to research hard, or were you there when all this went down over the summer?
I mean, me and Willa were at the festival for that. It's where we saw them. It's where I knew at least at first that they were real. And I've heard about them pretty much every single day since because I babysit Henrietta and Charlie at times the daycare center. And when you were around 8-year-olds all the time, but you also know that the things that you saw was also real, you kind of just start to relive and have to like rehash and also redraw and tell the story again and again. So to a point, you kind of just start to love the
finger
characters.
over your mouth. And he goes, I think that this conversation needs to happen somewhere else where we have a little bit more time to talk instead of just standing in the hallway like this.
Izzy's kind of just like takes his head down from our mouth. Just like, so what do you suggest?
You free tonight?
Yes.
All right. Meet me at the park. We'll have a picnic.
Izzy kind of like has a pen on her, and she just writes her number on his hand that she is still holding on to, and she's kind of just like pats his hand, and she's just like,
Skin to skin, people.
All right. He looks down and he looks at you. He's like, that was smooth. I didn't think
Izzy
you
kind
had
of like tucks
to.
his head behind her ear, and she's like, that's surprising.
I just didn't think a nice girl like you had it in ya. We'll see you tonight then.
Izzy kind of just like thinks in her head what did the girls in the rom-com movies do, and she like flips her hair. And she kind of like continues like her walk past his room as if like his room was not her destination at all.
Am I? Scandal going on.
Class and
Scandal.
all that good stuff. And you get a text pretty immediately that it's just a smiley face.
Willa like picks her head up. She's like, I smell something.
Colleen is cleaning her the mouthpiece of her trumpet. She's like,
What? Is Pink?
No,
Do you have any intel?
it's best friend intuition. Something.
So 2 two things. Izzy responds like that one picture of Rihanna, like, our queen, just kind of doing like the kind of you know, and like text Willa. She's like, major developments need you.
And I'm like, okay, we gotta go. I gotta go. And I put away my instrument so far, like so quickly.
Yeah, the bell has rung. The
and
bell has rung.
I'm like, I'll see you later. Bye.
Like Izzy already has like all her stuff. She's waiting right outside the U.S. sensory room, and she's just like waiting for you to come around.
I like grab you by the arm and I'm like, details, sit.
And she kind of just like very like she just like shows her phone to you. She's like, Betty.
How did you get his number?
Did you? You? Oh, I was so proud of you. Oh my god.
Like, we can maybe figure out if he's aquamarine. She's like,
Do you
low-key, like, completely missing the fact that possibly he could be romantically interested in her. She's like, this
She's like, this is beneficial to me. This is beneficial to our job.
yeah,
But
like, this could be an end to our goal. Not, like, entirely sure if this is something that he is interested in because, like, for chance, like, she doesn't know exactly what his intentions are. And she's like, he could just be playing a whole roundabout game. But, like, at the same time, she's kind of flattered.
Did was he acting like his usual stuff? Did his phone light up at all with the aquamarine thing?
Izzy's kind of just like, no, and then she describes like all the little like visual nuances that he did of like the shirt sleeves and the lip thing and then the head tilt, and then she's just like, and then she's giving her like every single morsel of information. She's low-key feeling like Colleen at this point.
I shove my hands like in between your hands because you're like talking with your hands right now. I like stop the hand movement. Like stop. He was flirting with you. No other man does the sleeve roll up thing in front of a girl deliberately while maintaining the eye contact.
Matthew and Aaron sit down by you guys, and Matthew's like, what are you guys talking
And then he touched your dress, and then he did like this thing. Come on.
Like Izzy kind of just like puts her hands over like Willa's mouth, and she's just like,
Matthew looks between you guys and is like,
so our audiovisual project I think is going very nicely. I don't think we really have to do much today. I need Willa need to go to the restroom.
Matthew's like, wait, no, you sit back down.
Izzy kind of just like sits back down automatically. She doesn't protest.
This sounds fucking juicy. What are you gonna
Did Aaron say this or did Matthew say
Matthew
this?
said this.
Matthew kind of leads her.
Okay. Izzy has exchanged. Okay. It's
That's his number.
She has a boy's number,
Congratulations. Aren't you lucky?
and it's a very big deal.
Okay.
Cause like you know when guys do like that sleeve elbow roll thing or
Yeah, the
whatever.
most attractive thing a man can do.
Yeah, exactly. He's self-aware.
Aaron has fallen asleep on his desk, and Matthew's kind of like, all right, yeah, okay. We can talk about this. We don't have to do work today, do we?
Izzy's kind of just like,
Because Aaron is out of commission. I don't think he's going to wake up for the next 3 class periods.
Izzy looks all too excited to be talking about this at the moment.
Can I do like purifying touch? This isn't my magical girl form. Never mind. I would.
Are you gonna wake him?
I was gonna get rid of this.
She was untired.
You're untired. You are full of energy now, but I can't do that. That's upsetting me. I want to do Fool's Luck and see if I can find anything interesting.
Like some sort of object, yeah.
You never know, cause we're in Mrs. Lamb's class right now. So Benny, Benny may have dropped something.
You find Benny's phone.
No!
I click open the screen. Let me guess, it's a selfie of him or like
what's his lock screen?
a showcase of him in a theater production or something.
No, his Benny's phone, his lock screen is a picture of the bandits. It's a cool picture of him and his sister Daisy, like the microphone's between them and they're both like singing it into it really hardcore.
Do I know that this is Benny's phone though?
Not necessarily.
It has a bandit wallpaper on it.
I mean, like,
Try to text the number.
Izzy sends a follow-up text. That's just like, I guess, the bear waving.
Okay.
She's just like another GIF. She doesn't know words.
Are you rolling for text?
No, not that. I'm gonna see if I
Oh.
can unlock. Well, the thing is, like, I can open shut a door / window. I can also unlock a simple mechanical lock. Could I possibly use this to unlock his phone?
I think that it's more difficult than a simple mechanical lock.
It is a
Yeah,
screen.
so could the DC kind of just be harder? Like, I have to get like a 10 or above?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll to unlock. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. 9.
Well, no, that is an 11 because I have a +2.
Yes! Hopefully
Alright.
this is not an privacy breach, but
Well,
okay.
first, does the text go through? Is it actually?
Is this his
Yeah,
phone?
that's his phone.
Okay. So like, I'm just like, it's just kind of just gonna like pick up the phone. Just,
Did you say that you were gonna go? You're going on a date with him because you told me this, right?
Izzy's just like, I don't know what to wear.
Girl, you have a whole closet of clothes. Okay,
Izzy at this moment while they're like talking about clothes, like unlocks his phone. Like, I don't know, conversation this cover. Izzy is thinking much more like strategically than anything.
no, we gotta plan the whole outfit now. What about that? What about that cottagecore dress that you have or something? Maybe something similar like that, like something really, really cute because it's a lovely first date ever.
Sandals?
Yes.
Okay, and like at that point, like Izzy kind of just like pulls out her phone. She starts showing Matthew like the dress in question. Of like, do you think this is good for a picnic? As like during that portion, she is passing Willa Benny's unlocked iPhone, so like she can talk to Matt while she investigates this.
Matthew comes over and he's like, well, like, what kind of like, are you going on a picnic today?
Later today, picnic.
Okay. I guess that could work. I mean, you know, are you trying to go for that kind of cutesy vibe?
I guess I don't like.
She's a very fashionable person.
I mean, yes, it's like I can maybe do I have an idea for like, oh, there's like half corsets that I have in my closet from like Renaissance things. I could also do
Don't wear
like a different
don't
type of
wear a Renaissance corset. You don't want to show up like a Renaissance wench, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Is that,
Cottagecore. That's cute. It's cute. Big puffy sleeves. I love it.
I don't know, if I was, you know,
What if we're eating? Oh, I don't even know if we're eating. You just said picnic, but like.
Oh, picnic is probably eating involved.
Is it kind of just like, okay, I don't know. What do you
maybe
think?
you ask him for more details?
Well, we can't because this is his phone on the floor.
Well, then give him his phone back.
We don't know what other class he's in. Is Matthew a senior?
Matthew is a senior. Matthew's on homecoming court.
Is it kind of just
do
like?
you have any?
This is like no. Sorry.
Do you have any classes
No,
with Benny?
Benny
Schwartz.
Schwartz?
Yes.
You're going on a date with Benny Schwartz?
Why did you tell him?
Are you stupid?
I think he might know something that I need to know. And it also
It's
makes me
more of
feel
a
good that-
political thing than
And it makes me
anything.
feel good that a boy asked me out, even if it's Benny Schwartz. But also, am I only good enough for Benny Schwartz?
Matthew like taps your arm and is like, you are so much better than Benny Schwartz. You do not, and he like actually like scoots forward and like grabs her face and is like, do not think that Benny Schwartz is the best you can get. Because that kid is a fucking tool. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, like, granted, I have like other like reasons to like go on this date, but like, I don't know. Just like, why? Like, is it only boys that like want to talk to me, or boys that want to make fun of me, or boys like Benny Schwartz?
Well, he's not gonna make fun of you if you wear
I mean,
something
like,
super
why
cute.
Benny, but like, also like, what's wrong with Benny Schwartz? Like, granted, I've heard that he's like a little bit of a mansplainer, and like, I don't know anything
He's
about
a
him.
stuck-up asshole.
He's a tenor.
He's a tenor.
Like, Izzy's kind of just like, she's like, well, I don't do music. I don't know choir.
Very into
He
himself.
shakes his head and is like,
Apparently.
no, it's fine. He's just, he thinks his shit doesn't stink. He thinks he can do whatever he wants because he's good at talking to people. You know, he was almost on the speech and debate team, but everybody was so intimidated by him that he just, you know, couldn't handle that no one else was at his level. He said that to the speech and debate team. You know, my older sister was on the speech and debate team. She was phenomenal at it, but you know what? Benny Schwartz walks in and is like, oh, I'm gonna take over this thing. No, he's a dick.
So do you have any classes with him so then we can return this phone to him?
I mean, like, I have a locker by him.
You do? Oh.
Or we could give it to the front office. What? They
Okay.
could make an announcement.
I was just thinking about, like, you personally handing his phone bag before you go out on this picnic, because also, like, how will you know when to get to the picnic if he doesn't have his phone by the time the picnic happens? You know?
I think that's your fair advice. Just give it to the office, and then maybe he goes there, or we give it to Miss Lamb, and then maybe he comes back next period. Because what kid doesn't realize that he doesn't have his phone on him, right?
You see a notification pop up. It's a news notification. And it says that a sinkhole was recently discovered at the edge of town by the university.
By the university?
Oh, a niece. Maybe a niece could, like, look into... It's not marine biology stuff, though. It's a worm.
I love, though, that Anise has turned into the science confidant. It's so good.
No. Even though Willa and her do not see eye to eye.
Yeah.
We have gained one scientist.
One scientist, yeah.
One friend who doesn't know who we are and like questions. why
Willa,
we
you got
do
the
everything.
same notification.
Okay.
Because of your alert to seismology.
Yeah.
Seismology now.
Earthquakes now!
Earthquakes.
Okay. I guess we can just do the front office thing, I guess.
Yeah, let's just take
Have
it
them
there.
page Betty
Double check
Schwartz.
through his phone, see if he's on the Discord.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Does
Okay.
anything else interesting happen in this class?
I feel like I just sneezed. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought it was like you thinking.
You're thinking really hard on this.
No, I just had the feeling of a sneeze and it's not coming. So sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
No, nothing else really interesting happens. But Matthew kind of like looks to you guys and is like, you know, I don't think the same thing that Lene does. You guys are fine. I don't really care.
Actually, that's good to know. We weren't sure.
No, it's fine. She's a little much sometimes, but it's like it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
you guys are fine. She's fine. She just needs to
Chill.
chill. And like, he leans in and he's like, honestly, she really likes that skater boy or whatever, and like, she's never gonna say anything.
Jake. Why does... Jake is not going to notice her because he's too stupid.
Yeah, like,
Is he really that dumb?
He's just really in his head.
Matt, have you ever talked to him?
I mean, no, we really wouldn't.
If you try to have a conversation with him and you just bring out like monster trucks, the color orange,
He'll
he
go.
will go along with it and he will never get a single word in edgewise, or he will relate the topic to that anyways, and you'll still never get it.
He keeps on redirecting the conversation because
But
his
he's
brain
great.
just
He's a
goes.
lovable like retriever golden boy.
Just dumb. Dumb. And I mean that in the
He's
nicest
his
way.
Own world. He's in his
I mean-
own world.
I mean,
He has his own interests. It's just
that might
difficult
honestly
to-
be good for Lene then, because it's like,
She's gonna have to go and tell him.
Yeah, she'll have to. Otherwise,
There's
he will
no
never
way.
know, and he will never say anything back because I don't even know if he likes anyone either. He's just so into his tech decks.
I think I asked him. I think I asked him if he was gonna go to the homecoming
He's
party
going with
dance with
his-
anyone.
He's going with Josh, I think.
Yeah, he's just going with Josh. So I mean, like, unless if Lene wants to go,
Matthew kind of looks
Yeah.
to you guys like, he's like, do you like going with Josh or like going with Josh?
As friends,
Oh, okay.
I mean, honestly, like,
I don't see Josh.
I can't.
I can't
it,
see Josh
so no, yeah,
as
I think
swinging
they're
that
just
way.
together.
Mm. He kind of nods and is like, oh well.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to go through his phone while class is ending, and I'm going to open the disc. Can I find a Discord app in this phone?
He doesn't have Discord downloaded on his phone.
Probably has it on his computer at home.
What kind of things does he have in
Without
pictures, or
without trying to see like any unsolicited dick pics on camera roll, because Will's very concerned.
He keeps his dick pics organized now.
Yeah, all the D are in a specific folder.
No, you see, he doesn't have a lot of pictures. Like, he's got some, like, pictures, like, taken from Bandits concerts. You see he's got a couple pictures of, like, cool trees. And most of the, like, memory on his phone is taken up by voice memos, which you see he's got, like, so many voice memos. And, like, some of them are named, like, you know, new song draft 2, new song this, or, like, remember to ... And it seems like it's, like, taking just, like, little grabs of the beginning of this, what he's saying there.
I didn't see that in a notes app.
Yeah, is there a notes app?
There's a notes app. You've got
What's inside?
you've got some broken lyrics, just kind of like scribbled down things. Some of them a little more emo than others.
Okay.
You see practice fire eating, question mark, question mark, question mark. And
For shows.
you see a note that's pretty recent from the last couple weeks that says, buy real roses.
Aquamarine! It's just the slightest thing indicator.
Is this guy just like, why is this seem real? You know? Like, why
Aquamarine?
But it doesn't have Discord, so it might be on his phone computer.
Yeah, probably. Unless if he has another device. Okay, I'm going to lock the phone, so like... And I guess I'll just drop it at the main office. Or you want to drop it at the main office and see if you, like, bump into him for some reason?
I'm gonna tell Miss Lamb that we found Benny Schwartz's phone and that we would be taking it to the main office for him to pick up after school.
Miss Lamb's like, oh, yeah, cool, totally, thank you.
So gives it to Mark, tells him to make an announcement that they have his phone at the main office, and I can't think of anything else that I wanted to look through his phone for without like completely taking into this like I lost voice privacy.
Privacy's dead.
Privacy is dead.
Yeah, I mean, like if you have an open phone.
Privacy was dead the
and
second
you
we
may or may not
unlocked
be
it.
an actual boy character. Like, we just have to see. Oh, but one last thing before I give the phone over, can I go into the messages app and like search for the word roses?
Yeah.
Is there any messages that come up?
There are no messages with roses.
Can I search
Pink
the word
and blue?
flowers? Or flower?
You see a message from Daisy that says,
Sister.
what the fuck kind of flower am I even supposed to get? I don't know how to be on court.
Yeah, kind of like seeing that Izzy kind of is like locks the phone, and then just kind of like
So now you're
like
just on a,
exits
you're
out
just
of the
on
couple
a date.
apps that we went on and
Wipe the
gives
fingerprints.
gives it back to Mark. Yeah, I tried to like erase the couple fingerprints and just give it to Mark. At that point, like walking out of the office, Izzy's gonna tell Willa that it might not be aquamarine because the text they saw was possibly for the court.
Man, I thought we were onto something.
I don't know. Should I just cancel the date later with any? That might be best. I mean, like,
Let's just
okay.
see what he has
And, like,
to say.
Izzy reemphasizes the fact of he was asking a lot of questions about pink and blue. So I mean,
And like, what else is he gonna get out of this? So like, it's no skin off of your back, and also your first date. Come on.
but I mean, like, do I want my first date to be Benny Short? So like, at this point, is very much letting everything that Matt
Oh, no!
whether or not she wants to go on this date, and whether or not it's just gonna end up like middle school. all
I want to
over again.
convince her to go on this date with Benny Schwartz.
I mean, roll to convince someone.
That's a emotional.
It is your for another magical hero.
Unicorn dice, Stanley dice, please, +3. Powerful! I'm getting 7. That's a 7 now.
All right, on a 7 to 9, you will be able to mark experience if you do what they ask. That's just a little bonus. Like, you can mark experience for that.
I do want to level up.
Level up.
That's
It's
perfect.
okay, Apollo. We're just talking loudly.
We're just having a
So
little
you are
bit
going
of
on the
a
date with
bit.
Benny Schwartz?
Yes,
Heck yes. And I'll be like, I'll be within range. If there's an emergency, I will swoop in and steal you away.
okay. Is there anything else for the rest of the day that we have to do? Because if not, I would just
The
go
locker.
on this date. Locker.
Locker of Lene. We gotta see. We gotta see. The one that I wasabi'd.
Yep, we'll skip ahead to gym there.
Gym is the next class.
Oh yeah, perfect.
We're
There's,
just the locker.
We're
Just the locker.
probably gonna put a close to this before the date because I need some time to prep for the date.
You're like, I did not expect
Homegirl needs to prep. But we will get you to. You see that Bree and Mercedes are dressed like Gretchen and Karen. So it's the full Mean Girls trio. And Mercedes waves to you guys and is like, "Hi, good morning. How are you?"
Morning. Good. Ready to run laps and whatever we're gonna do today.
Do I
don't wanna do this.
smell locker?
She looks a little like confused to you guys and was like, "We have a test today."
Wait, what?
A test?
Yeah, it's on the
In gym?
rules. The rules of basketball. We got the one sheeter and we
Ugh.
have like a quiz.
Because she kind of just like digs into her backpack through her like separated folders and she pulls out the sheet and she's just like sits down and starts reading it.
Yeah, we weren't gonna do like anything. We're just gonna like have a little bit of hanging out time because we've got the assembly later today. Anyways,
Assembly?
yeah, the homecoming court. You know, they do those little like competitions and stuff.
Oh, I thought that was like the day before the dance. I thought that was the day before.
Well, they do like you know, we do the voting and stuff through the whole week. So there's a little assembly that's like kind of like, you know, like races and a little bit of trivia like that. You remember last year when and she kind of grins and she goes, "You remember that one kid? Oh, what's his name? He was doing the pie eating contest and then he like tripped and fell into someone else's pie. You remember that?
I took pictures of that.
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
gosh, what kid was that? I don't remember. You
Was
know?
it? Was
Willie. His name was Willie.
Willie, yeah.
Willie.
And she starts laughing.
He got pie stuffing up
Right
his
up in his nose. Exactly. Oh, it was so funny.
Izzy kind of like actually she's like, oh wait, I have a video.
Okay.
He pulls up the video and she's like, no, Will, I think you had like to go to the restroom for it.
Willa missed it.
No, I heard the screaming from like down the hallway when I was in the bathroom. Like something happened.
Something happened.
Yeah, that
here.
was Mercedes laughing.
Oh.
Mercedes is like, well, now I'm embarrassed.
You have a great laugh, and then Izzy kind of just like plays the video one more time.
Mercedes starts cracking up again.
Oh
She's
my
like,
God.
it's so fucking funny.
So much pie.
So much
So much pie.
We could eat that much.
Lene kind of snaps her fingers and is like, Mercedes, come here.
She snaps to summon her friends.
Oh my god, she's
And,
such a Regina Jewel.
Mercedes is like, we'll talk later.
Oh my gosh.
I
Yeah,
want-
Izzy
I
kind of
need-
waves goodbye and then just like pulls out her like a basketball cheat sheet thing to read
I
again.
need the satisfaction of her discovering her locker being fucking smelly because it smelled really bad yesterday. So, at least have her stuff get stained or something. Please, please.
I mean, it does stink. It fucking reeks.
Unless she goes to her.
Yeah, I just want her reaction without being too obvious. Did anyone figure out what that really bad smell was in the locker room the other day?
Josh goes, it wasn't you.
Josh is in the locker room?
You were in the girls' locker room?
He called it from the front room, and it's pretty echoey in there.
I like yell back with the same energy. You were in the girls' locker room?
Bite me!
Izzy's trying very hard. Izzy kind of whispers, don't tempt me.
And you hear Jake's voice go, hey, whoa, this echoes real good in here.
Say that to my face. Oh wait, you can't even keep up because I beat your ass in the mile twice.
Hi, Jake.
No, you hear Miss Velasquez go, boys, away from the locker room.
Yes, Miss Velasquez.
But Lene kind of looks back to you, Willa, and is like, what are you even supposed to be?
pink. If you had a,
Yeah, I
if
know
you
what
had-
colors are.
if you had a life, then you would have been at the Jelly Festival and saw on the news that some two mysterious magical girls fought a gigantic squid.
I wouldn't know. I was too busy being important in France.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Izzy's just like still reading. It's like going the It's like if the two children would have a little spat and they can't like talk to each other nice and like
There's so many things I want to say to this girl, but I feel like I'll get in really big trouble if I
Yes.
said something.
you 100%
So,
will.
so I'm just gonna be like, it fucking smells in there. I don't know which locker it is, but it smells really bad yesterday. I hope they cleaned it up. I don't know. The smell is really bad. It probably permeated the lockers.
Roll to convince someone.
That's a +3 again. Ooh, nine. That's a 12 right there.
She whirls around and she's like, "Listen, I have to get my my perfume anyways, so maybe I'll just spritz a little bit so you peons can
Perfume.
smell a little bit of Yves Saint Laurent's Black Opie." Ugh! And she doesn't even get to open her locker, but she just like gags and like looks to you and like,
That's yours?
no, someone must have stuck something in there. Gross.
Is this what the French people are spraying people with? This is their perfume. It smells like shit.
Perfume.
You wouldn't know.
I think she would because she has 3 bottles exclusively made it from Italy.
I'm gonna get Vice Principal Todd in here because this isn't right. Something happened.
Well, we need to call the janitor because I'm surprised the janitor didn't clean it up yet. Poor Ray has to clean this up. Oh well.
Clancy Ray, oh no.
Yeah.
But she like kind of glowers at you and is like, "I'm not even gonna touch that. It can't be mine. It can't be mine. Whoever did this is reimbursing me for all of the items in there. Including my gym uniform. Perfectly tailored to me."
That is true. Is this kind of just thinking to herself, she got her gym uniform tailored?
That's kind of sad. But okay.
She's like, why spend that money?
On a gym uniform, but okay. Willa her heart is singing right now. I feel avenged. It's a good thing.
Lene runs out of the locker room and Bree follows behind and Mercedes kind of turns back and is like, "What did you do?"
I didn't do anything.
She winks and leaves.
Well, I mean, Mercedes seems like a good sport, so.
Mercedes is cool. Mercedes is chill with it.
Okay.
Mercedes like, she kind of deserves to have hot sauce fermenting in her
Mercedes
gym.
is like, fair enough. All right, bet.
Yeah.
It's gochujang with wasabi, so all the fermented stuff is fermenting even more. So it's nasty.
It is nasty with a capital NAS.
I'm just like smiling so much throughout the rest of this day. Like this can't get any more perfect.
Well, last thing I'll have you guys do is roll just a straight check to see how well you do on your quiz.
Oh God.
Goodness. Grades are important. Gotta keep
Grades
up.
are important. I mean, we did some slam dunks during gym yesterday, so I feel like it's a pass.
Can we roll with advantage because
I roll plus mental.
plus mental?
Well, that's a 5 for me still.
Okay.
It's like
It's one quiz.
It is.
sick.
Oh my God! How
Mark experience, and you guys did not do well on your basketball quiz.
Well, I leveled up.
Next time we will pick up with anything else that happened in the day and go on your day.
And then later we can go find the Alaskan bullworm.
The Alaskan bullworm!
Yeah, we have to trap that mother because they caused
We
another
do.
freaking sinkhole.
I know. I do not want homecoming to be ruined because of this
No,
stupid
because
worm.
I mean, like.
But now that did you level up?
Yeah, I
Okay, so now we have information of how to beat the worm, so we can just find a power to stop the worm.
Yep, I just need to. If I gain one more level, I think I have an idea, but that's not gonna come until next session, at least.
Okay.
So I will. But we have some.
Yeah.